VF
you go back
Corporation,
to like
bring it on.
losing your core followers, don't you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
but he's got the £1 million house every Chile. He's got his own lake, Matt. It's a different business.
I know what you mean. Wofte Lake.
Yeah. See, now we're talking. Big.
No, just partners, live together, got a house together.
I feel like we're on a speed dating thing here.
Yeah. So what do you like to do?
You married, got kids?
Married, got kids?
Yeah.
Is this going to work out? I'm not sure.
Sorry, that was just like funny.
No, it's all good.
Genuine, it's authentic. It's not like all of a sudden you're delving into lingerie or something. People about.
Literally, like,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, babe, bought you some new Wofte.
Look at these new Wofte G-strings.
New G-strings for Christmas.
Yeah.
Go on, put them on.
Samples.
No, yeah, it's just, yeah.
The
Natural.
word Wofte and G-string just doesn't sound like it. Like. Welcome to the United Anglers podcast with me, your host, Matthew Forshaw. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow so you don't miss any of the up-and-coming episodes. If you want to send us a voice note, hit us up on the email below. Follow us on all socials, and I hope you like the next episode. Welcome back to United Anglers podcast. How are we, mate? We've
Good.
got Louis opposite me from Wofte.
Yeah, got my name right this time.
Yeah. Need no introduction. Most people will know who you are and what you're about from your brand. So where did you come from today?
Chelmsford,
Chelmsford.
Essex, yeah, Chelmsford, Essex.
Yeah.
Got on the M25, had a little bit of a slow over the bridge,
Classic.
as standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I
be
left a bit earlier today, so
Yeah.
yeah, all good, mate. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Mate, thanks for coming on. It's I've been excited. I've been a big fan of Wofe since right at the start, basically.
Cheers.
Love what you do, the clothing brand and everything, and your videos and content and everything. We'll get into that, I'm sure, later. So obviously we've got you on the podcast. Talk about what you've been up to mainly for the last 5 years, because some people might not know, but you've done a podcast with Nash.
Yeah.
How long was that for?
That was 2020, I think.
Yeah.
Just after all the madness.
So about 4 or 5 years ago. And
Yeah.
it's a great podcast. I watched it again the other day just to refresh everything. And if people want to find out about the start of Wofte, they're probably best to go over and watch the Nash one.
Yeah.
Just because we don't want to copy or go over the same thing.
Agreed.
You
But
know.
can you also do like a little summary just in case someone's new to the pod? Or
Yeah,
So
maybe
that's
5 minutes or something? Do you
Yeah, a
know?
little
Sure.
5-minute like backstory,
Little
basic backstory of
Yeah, sure.
how it started, the name and the brand.
Yeah, so the brand started while I was at university.
Yeah.
So 15 odd years ago now, something like that. It's been going for quite a long time.
It's gone quick.
And then, so it started while I was at uni, and I was lucky enough to use my last year to sort of work on it, develop the brand. I did graphic design degree.
Yeah.
So it sort of fed through that. And yeah, managed to spend my last year working on it, and then afterwards sort of had it ticking along as a hobby more than anything.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a creative outlet, I suppose. Creating a brand at the time as well. There was a gap for it.
Yeah.
And it just developed and grew and flourished on social media from then, really.
Yeah, I think there was definitely a gap for it. Like when it first came about, it was like the first one in fishing, I think.
There was a couple of others at the time, but
Yeah.
we were at the start of it.
But it's like the first one that really stood out for me for like streetwear.
Yeah.
Like something you could wear in the pub,
Yeah.
at your mate's house, or go to a party, or even a rave or something like that. In it, not just fishing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of fishing brands at the time were doing, and you're just like all camo,
All green, all
all
camo.
green,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the same colours. Whereas yours was like a bit like Vans or something like that. It was quite cool to wear.
Yeah.
I thought that's what stood out to me straight away.
Yeah, definitely went with that as an influence. It was other areas, other industries that we were influenced by.
Yeah.
So I suppose, you could call it that. We sort of stood out. We weren't just producing fishing clothing. It was stuff you could wear.
Was that like a
everywhere.
conscious decision from the start to essentially not only tap into your passion and like fishing and that market, but then also push into other markets as well?
It was kind of natural because that's what we were wearing. Like we
Okay.
were, like sort of, I don't know, inspired with music, like the music industry at the time.
I was going to say like skateboard and BMX because it's got
yeah,
that sort of look to it as well.
Yeah,
like the hats and the
we
beanies
were
you
saying
wear.
earlier. About like you're a BMXer now. I did used to be years and years ago.
Sick.
But I suppose all of that sort of the creative side from being a designer as well.
Yeah.
And being into clothing, working in retail.
Yeah.
While I was younger, at various places, different places. So I suppose it's what what we like to wear, we tried to put into fishing, but then still having a fishing influence.
Yeah.
Not going too far away. Right. Yeah, trying to get the balance right. And it was stuff that you could wear everywhere.
Like, it's like right on that. Like you could wear it fishing, and you could wear it to the pub, which is great. I think.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to sort of cross over as well, isn't it? Really. So you take a brand like Patagonia or like North Face or something like that, and like the general public will wear it, but obviously back in its origin, it would have been quite technical mountaineering clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's sort of like, obviously they've developed stuff, and you normally get like that one product in a company which is like, it sort of blows up the brand or whatever. Like with Vans, it'll be like, you know, the authentic, like that classic shoe, and then all of a sudden every kid in the street started wearing it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that with yours, where there was like a product and then all of a sudden it went from like the fishing, the core fishing, your friends, your family, then all of a sudden you're like, we don't know this guy, he's just ordered a t-shirt.
I suppose it was just our like spell out t-shirts, I suppose, with the brand on it. When the brand first started all those years ago, obviously the brand itself has changed and evolved over the years.
Yeah.
So like our original logo is like quite different to what it is now. We've sort of rebranded a couple of times. It was very rough and raw at the start, and then sort of went a bit urban with sort of not following the trend, but there was a trend there at the time.
Big one, yeah.
So we sort of went with that, and then it sort of grew and developed into what it is now. And yeah, I mean, the last rebrand was probably 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I suppose you really have to keep your eye on the like fashions as well, because at the moment what I'm seeing is a lot of like that baggy kind of clothing. If you followed that a little bit, like oversized stuff is quite a big thing at the moment, like that 90s look.
Yeah. We started, we brought oversized like fits into our range probably 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, quite a while ago. Exactly with that like influence from the street side, like the street industry, what's being worn, what we like to wear as well. Like I wear baggy stuff, I wear oversized. It was natural to bring it in and try it in fishing. And some people that get it and understand the fit really, really like it. So that's one thing that we do that is stand out like, at the moment.
I was going to say the quality as well of your clothing. Like my missus even says, like she loves washing the Wofe stuff because like the fabric's good. And it doesn't change size, like shape or size. Like the amount of t-shirts I bought, and you wash it a couple of times, and then it doesn't really fit like it used to. So hanging that's like hey, and your stuff that stays really good. Yeah, cheers. We've had that feedback. But I know you've been quite picky with the people you use or the materials you use. Yeah, more so the materials. Like obviously we started the brand all them years ago. How you naturally would, like source blanks, and instead of, we actually did our first ever run of t-shirts was printed by someone else, like by a company. But it made more sense with my experience in different types of print and stuff like that. I'd ended up getting myself a little studio in Essex, in Colchester, and screen printing everything myself. So that was like cool. Yeah, so it was like touching the whole garments. Like, although yes, they were all very blanks, personal, that, isn't it? Like you've been involved every single piece. Single step. Yeah. And like even now it shows. I can see it a mile off because now everything is made bespoke. So our t-shirts are our t-shirts. So it's like a cut and sew job essentially. You're actually cutting, and essentially like, you might be outsourcing, but it's essentially your design. And it's not just a standard Gildan or Fruit of the Loom tee, and there's just a little box logo. It's like it's literally so like, it's an actual brand as opposed to. But everyone starts somewhere, so I'm not knocking that. No, that's we did that years ago. Just made crappy little tees and then this and that, and then you've just obviously got trajectory and sort of taken off with, which is great. Cheers. You're obviously into it though. Like you obviously, it's a bit of like a hobby for you. It must be because of the amount of effort and energy you put into it. Obviously, because that like most people would just be like if I was to sell this stuff, I'd probably outsource it because it's like it's not like my passion. You know what I mean? To build it all myself and do all that. But so it obviously kind of like something that you're obviously clearly into and it shows. I mean the development of the patterns, like the sizing of everything is all down to like me and the team. Like everything is really, really thought out. I know a t-shirt is a t-shirt, but to me, I can change that t-shirt by a centimetre here, there, if I wanted to. Like necks are a really important thing for me. Like necks have to be right.
You don't want them hanging. You don't want them loose.
Like your one there, like it's quite the I don't know what you would call it.
The rim.
The rim.
Yeah.
It's quite thick.
Yeah.
So you don't get that. You know, I've had some where they like flick up after a couple of washes. They go like back on themselves.
They fold back.
Oh, you have to iron them. You can't iron them out.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
But your ones, they sit nicely every time because of how thick it is. Obviously,
Yeah. This is a really old one. This one actually. It's
Something
good. It's
you've done.
good testament to. I wore a
quality,
really
yeah.
old one. Yeah. If we got onto quality and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like it does really last our stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so I mean, it's probably to our own detriment sometimes because it does last a hell of a long time.
Yeah.
Like obviously,
too long.
you buy a t-shirt, we see people, you know, that have had the same t-shirt for 7 years or something. And
They're like, I've never had the anything come off, like in a wash or
No.
peel off or anything like that of any of your t-shirts. The only thing I've had to throw them away because because of my shapes changed. You know what I mean, over the years with the beer and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, cheers.
So what's your process now, essentially? Are you still screen printing, or do you do like embroidery stuff as well? Do you do like DTG printing? Have you sort of dipped into those types of...
Yeah, we have, at the moment, it's kind of a hybrid process. So our manufacturers are predominantly in China. There's no stigma with China. Like the quality of clothing in China is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, like really, really high level. Obviously, there's some factories that aren't, some factories that
Gotta find
are.
them.
You've got to find the right ones, and you've got to work with them for a while to get the relationship and,
Right.
you know, sample, work out, you know, wash test, keep, you know, you can find them pretty quick, the good ones and the not so good ones.
Okay.
But that is obviously a lot of trial and error, a lot of sampling, etc.
Yeah.
And then some of our other stuff, mostly our knitwear, is made in Portugal.
Okay.
So again, really, really high level, rubbing shoulders with some high streetwear brands, high end
Really?
streetwear brands. Yeah,
Sick.
in the same factory. So, sorry, going back to what you're saying about the printing. Some items we have printed at manufacturing point and brought over, bagged, barcoded, ready to go. Whereas others, like our limited edition pieces or small runs, we have a print studio of our own set up.
Right.
So you still screen print now and do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
limited edition? That's so cool.
Yeah, and for the last probably 5 years, when Trist was with me full time,
Yeah.
he was like sort of I didn't train him, but we learnt together the printing process, like
Yeah.
refined it. Obviously,
Yeah.
I said earlier I was printing in the early days. That disappeared for a time because I couldn't keep up with the demand. It was, you know, when we were using the blanks and stuff, there was a time when we had a really long lead time because I was having to print it all myself.
Yeah. You got to cure it and you got to bag it, fold it, make
Exactly.
sure it's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a
So-
lot that goes into it.
Yeah, so when the brand was sort of
What was the tipping point with that? Was it 2 years in, 5 years in?
good question, actually. It was probably 4 or 5 years in, I would say.
So post uni, you're going to be what, 25, 26, and the company's really starting to move. And is it heavily like in-person sales, or are you selling online?
It was all online.
All online.
Yeah, all online, bar the shows that we
So
we
you'd
did.
go to specific fishing shows and stuff. And
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, so
it
there's
felt like it kicked off really quick. Like when I first ever heard about it, I was like, then it was just like everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like,
yeah, there was. I mean, it's hard because I've lived it.
Yeah,
it's
you
hard
can-
for me to see
day
a
one.
point where it's, you know, because I've literally lived it. Like I've
Yeah,
devoted
yeah,
my
yeah.
life to the brand.
yeah,
To get it to where it is today. But I suppose I'd say 2016 time is some sort of landmark, if
Yeah.
you would, when we did go from printing to importing everything done, and then it was at that point when we started to supply retailers.
yeah.
So that was probably the
that's
point
cool.
where it was being noticed a lot more.
Yeah.
Because there was a time, 2016 onwards, where it was in a lot of shops, like
Okay.
in a hell of a lot of shops.
And it's not so much now. You still all direct.
Majority direct.
Yeah.
We still have some retailers.
Okay.
Like, I mean, Johnson Ross, for example, they've supported us since day one.
So yeah, you've
So
got
they-
that relationship with them.
Yeah, great relationship. Brilliant shop.
Great shop,
really
yeah.
good shop. Yeah, they've supported us since we sort of made our products available for retail.
Yeah.
And we're still in there today. So that's been
That's pretty
a long
cool, yeah.
process. Yeah, almost 10 years.
Wow.
Because that is important with clothing as well, to be able to go in and and actually try something on sometimes.
Yep.
You know, I got to
feel it. You need to feel it sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
You might see someone wearing it and you think, oh, it's a cool picture online, then you order it and you're like, it's a bit cheap or something. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you can actually go into a shop every now and then,
can be such a hard thing. Like ASOS and stuff. I buy a Vans t-shirt 1 minute and it's perfect,
and then
I buy the exact same size a couple of months later, but a different design from Vans.
Yeah.
And it's a different. It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is that? What have I done wrong? Like, have I ordered it wrong or something? Yeah, it's weird. So like you say, going into the shops
and seeing it. Yeah. I mean, next year we're actually opening up a B2B website again. We've had one in the past.
Yeah.
But this one, now we're on the Shopify platform. We've been on that platform for a couple of years.
Yeah.
We can bring it back and it'll just work better.
That's interesting. So, like, for anyone out there who doesn't know what B2B is like business to business, right? So
that's
that would be like essentially people buying, like a shop would buy from you at a lower cost or whatever. I was going to go back to what you first said. You worked in retail from a young age. Do you think that's really helped you in understanding margin and what's needed from a sales point of view? Because sometimes people come at it from like a purely creative point of view and they haven't got the business and they never make it. And then I've seen other people come at it from the other side where they're very sales driven. The brand's just not that interesting.
Yeah.
So you sort of got maybe a mix of the both, or
possibly. I mean, when I say retail, I worked in H&M and Top Man.
But you're talking to customers, right?
Exactly.
And you're getting that interaction, and you might know the margins on like what sort of stuff or what's selling well, where to put it, that sort of stuff, I guess.
I suppose, knowledge on like styles at certain times of year and things like that, I would have picked up without really sort of knowing. I would have, you know, and you learn processes, don't you? Like Top Man and H&M had their processes, like returns and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's all embedded.
The boring stuff.
All the boring stuff, but
I suppose that's good, because you would have needed that straight away.
Yeah.
Like, and you could, if someone who hadn't been in that sort of environment would have come unstuck a little bit.
Yeah,
with
potentially.
those like returns and stuff like that, would have been like, oh god, that's a bit of a
how do we
spanner.
attack that?
I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. But I mean, the B2B side of it, we've done before. We've got experience in it. We know how to do it better. So, you know, next year we should see that open up again. And
cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
In a much better way. Yeah.
And it's been able to stay agile, I guess, in this type of environment. You know, cost of living, all this type of bits and pieces and stuff. Having said that, there is money out there. Like we were talking a while ago, Matt, about. You know, if you're into fishing and then like your partner doesn't know what to get you for, you know, you've got all the gear. You go down the bank. Like, what are they going to buy you? And it's like, well. You can always do with an extra tee or a beanie.
I mean? It's good. They always sell, don't they? Especially on those like Father's Day.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Birthdays, Christmas. Yeah.
You can really like home in on that.
When was that? This is a fun bit of an odd question, but like, when was the first time you saw someone wearing your clothing on the bank that you didn't actually know?
Where did it stand out?
God, it was right in the early days. I saw it on the bank.
Just complete unknown. You're thinking, he's got my t-shirt on.
Yeah, I can't remember the actual time, but I remember the feeling of seeing people wearing it that I didn't know.
Did they know you were the brand owner or not? You
no,
just keep
not
quiet.
at all. And even now I see it, like I see it.
Do you still get that feeling, like
absolutely
proud? Like,
absolutely.
That's cool.
Every single time.
That's sick.
I
suppose that's what keeps it going.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah,
Go to a show and you see people wearing it, you're like, fuck yeah, like that's I did that.
Yeah,
we did that.
Yeah, exactly.
And do you think that it's grown as well? Because obviously you've got your core demographic, like people who are really into fishing, but then like, do their brothers wear it? Do you know what I mean? Does a t-shirt get passed on to, or a jacket gets passed on to a younger brother, then he's wearing it at school, and all of a sudden it's just a brand?
Yeah. I mean, we do see that. We do have some customers that have bought in the past that aren't anglers.
Right, that's cool.
And there was a time, probably around 2021, where we were thinking about sort of branching into other industries. Yeah. We gave it a go.
Was that just after the Nash podcast? Did you touch on that towards the end of the podcast?
I think I might have done.
Might have touched on that.
Yeah, it's certainly after the podcast, I think, or maybe around that time. But certainly like this next sort of chapter of Wofte since that sort of time. And we looked into it. We bought in some items that were slightly different. I mean, only sort of in colours, just trying different tracksuit colours. Yeah. But it's so hard to break through. I think if you're really trying to break through from an industry into another, you're alienating your customers. You know, like we've got our followers across the board. I don't know how many there are, but there's quite a lot, but they're all anglers.
Yeah.
And as soon as you put something that's non-angling in front of anglers who want drab colours, camos, it gets a bit difficult.
Yeah.
You've got to be really careful not to alienate your core audience who've supported you for 10
and you
plus
don't want
years.
your brand to come across confused.
Exactly. Yeah. And I honestly do think that we had that for a period.
Right.
In all honesty, I feel like we were trying things just because that's us. Like, we want to try new things. We want to move forward. We want to give it a go. And I do think we were slightly confused. Probably me more than anything. Not the team. But
if you don't go down that road, then you'd always look back and think, oh, what if
should
we
have
did
tried
give it a go?
Yeah.
But at least you're not scared to give it a go.
No, exactly.
You know?
We weren't.
And the flip side of that is the opposite of what happened. I don't know if you know much about like Superdry, but do you remember when David Beckham was all over the tabloids for some reason, but he had this Osaka t-shirt, and then all of a sudden that was that point, and it was like Superdry just went boom, it just went everywhere. Yeah. I mean, obviously it was still they got a pretty cool backstory and history and stuff.
But it just takes thing, doesn't it?
And that could be a complete unknown. I mean, I think that might have been one of the things that like blew it up for them a little bit.
The exposure.
That's what I mean.
Someone so big,
You only need one of these famous footballers that are like fishing, like Phil Foden and something like that. Suddenly he's like,
caught in a scandal.
Bigger than you ever.
And all of a sudden he's over the papers.
On the front of the papers, God. But I think the main thing we learnt from it is that we did give it a go. Maybe we forced it, and it's just to let it happen naturally and organically. So we focus on our core.
Yeah,
like we're anglers, we're carp anglers. We're not mixing with celebrities or trying to be anything else that we're not. I think we focus on the fishing, being a fishing brand.
Yeah,
and if it happens organically, then so be it. We'll go with it.
I suppose it's a bit like this podcast. This is based around fishing and fishing life behind, closed doors with your families and work life and balancing that with fishing. But then, if I was to try to break through to the other side of talking about more like day-to-day life and stuff, I don't know. You could, it's a hard one, isn't it? To get that big.
Yeah.
You don't want to be narrow-minded.
Exactly.
And so it is hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
I think if you force it, you could have someone on here that's into like BMXing or something, and then that might get some interest from other people that are into that industry. Yeah. And then it could go anywhere. But I think if it happens organically, then
if it's already an interest and a passion, you sort of touch on it every now and then then you sort of bring it through. Or if you had a friend who was like a Premier League footballer and he's just wearing it because he's around your house and he likes a beanie or something, then like you said, it's natural, it's going to push, and all of a sudden you get exposure for good reasons. But I think if you chase it, I do feel like 20 years ago, not that you could like brands could get away with that, like being quite just all of a sudden like, broad. Now we're into sports or something. Like we're into like, I don't know, rounders or whatever like you're into. But now I feel like the internet is so niched. Yeah. Like it's so everyone's got their own little sort of tunnel that they're in, do you know what I mean? And like I'm into
the
this.
Algorithm helps that as well, doesn't it? Like,
so and then
go down that tunnel.
It can really like expose it, and then all of a sudden it's like, what? These guys are now doing something else. That's the really odd mix, and then you can alienate people. I don't want to follow them anymore.
Exactly.
And you go like, I don't want to say it, but like the carpy sort of anglers and the hardcore underground sort of carpy anglers. They might like look at it. They might stop wearing your stuff because they're like, oh, he's gone all commercial. He's gone down like trying to be like Adidas or Nike or something like that. So it's a risky one, isn't it? You don't want to lose the people that have been there since day one, like your followers.
That happens with streetwear brands all the time, doesn't it? Really,
they
sort of have that niche underground thing. They sort of blow up a little bit, and then all of a sudden, everyone in London's queuing up outside a shop for like 3 days to pick up a t-shirt and resell it, and it's like, and then like the people who it was sort of designed for and built for and stuff, they're like, just don't want to really wear it.
No, because everyone's wearing it.
Like, when's the last time you saw a skateboarder wear a Supreme t-shirt who's not sponsored by them? Like, I know they are out there, but like, it would have been back in the day like such a core brand, and then it just went through that massive hype and just. But
I love those brands, man. Like the brands that are like you get it in BMX and obviously fishing with yourself, but skateboard as well. It's like built by skateboarders, owned by skateboarders, run by skateboarders. I think that's so cool. The whole story behind it all is interesting. It's like raw. It's cool. It's like well earned as well. Obviously, all the effort you put into it.
Yeah.
I rather my money go to someone like that than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. And there is a responsibility with that, I think. Yeah, like putting your dollars, like putting your money where you sort of want to see it go. Yeah. And I guess that's with like fishing brands as well. You're buying the products that you truly believe in that actually work.
Yeah.
Well, you're almost like becoming a part of the culture, aren't you?
Yeah.
That cult.
You're supporting
Yeah.
essentially with something that you want to help grow. You know, it's like watering a tree. It's sort of like putting that groundwork in. And when people buy products from you, that goes directly to you, your team. You can expand. I mean, do you guys, obviously you mentioned you went to events and bits and bobs. You ever done a pop-up shop or anything
We haven't done a pop-up shop, but we would love to do one.
That'd be cool.
It's just finding the right venue. It's been, again, an idea that we've floated for quite a few years.
Yeah.
It's just finding the right time, place to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be really cool to do that.
Are you still going abroad with the shows and stuff? Because you had some big ones over there.
Yeah, haven't been able to since Brexit. But again, we're working on it. It's something that we will be back at the shows in Europe eventually when we've got a few more things. Why is that?
Because of Brexit, are you not?
Just because our stock is here and taking it over is an
really?
absolute nightmare. Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare.
Oh, God, you can't just chuck it in a suitcase and away you go.
No.
Wow.
I mean, I think some people have
and
tried it, but you hear
definitely would. Yeah, definitely would. But I suppose that's like the whole bait thing as well. Like it all like tightened down big time, didn't it? With
yeah. Brexit was a hard one to navigate at that time.
What was your split UK to like European? And do you sell into US?
We sell into US, yeah. We sell not much into the US, but we do have regular customers in the US.
Carp fishing's it's like weird over there.
Yeah,
it's not like they're a bit like the Aussies. They'd rather harpoon their carp than actually fish for a line and enjoy the. It's a bit different.
They don't really do
it is growing over there.
It is growing.
It is growing.
It is.
But it's they're more like the hunting side of things.
Yeah. And you're seeing a bit more, traction with videos being done over there by UK brands now. Nash have done one.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Carl and Alex have been over there loads of times, haven't they? They're great films, actually.
Yeah.
There's loads of
fish.
Yeah. There's loads to explore out there. I'd love to go over myself and do it one day, but so back.
Yeah, it was like the split. So when the Brexit thing happens, it wasn't like 50% of your business was in Europe or something. It was like predominantly UK based.
Predominantly UK,
and that's because of the carp scene. It's super strong here.
I think so. Yeah,
it's huge,
a lot of it is fed from here. Obviously, there's loads going on in Europe as well, but I think the brands, sort of the majority of brands, the big brands, are based over here.
Okay,
started in the UK,
and then that's fed over into Europe. But I mean, the big brands can cope a bit better if they've got their own distribution over in Europe.
That's interesting.
We don't. We do all our distribution from here, so we can still ship parcels.
So if someone ordered online from your website and they're in France, I'm just thinking if someone was watching the podcast in France or something, they could be like, cool, go on, buy a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You just ship it from here.
From here.
And that's fine and easy.
How
many days does that take? Is that quite quick?
2 days.
Wow, that's not bad.
2 days. Like our B2C, like business to consumer, business to Europe, is growing now.
That's cool.
But it was hit majorly with Brexit because there was so much misinformation about what you should do, the right way to do it, what documents you need, what registrations you need. There was so much of that. It was just like, whoa. And there was time to prepare for it, but like with everything, you're juggling so much. And yes, it's a priority, but you can read a document. This was at the time. Read a document that says this is the way to do it, and then read another one that completely contradicts it, and you're like, where do I go with this? So we seeked like some professional help for it, and then ended up going the route we are now with it, and it works absolutely fine.
That's cool.
That's good.
And we still, have European orders every day. Still, not quite to the volume that we were doing, but it is coming back.
Cool.
Like each of the sort of limited drops we've done in more recent, last year or so, European orders are growing, which is great.
Do you think the limited stuff does better than like the stuff you have on the market for quite a long time? Is it like, does it bring that like, I want it because you know it's not going to be there forever?
That's the problem. I suppose it's a good problem. Yeah. But our limited drops do not last long.
They're just like what, 24 hours, 48 hours, or even
it
like
depends.
a week?
It depends. I mean, the one we did recently was a few hours.
Wow.
That's sick. Yeah. Who was that with?
That was with Anti-Bream Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my mate Liam and Dom's brand.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Sick.
That was waiting to happen for a while. We're really
Do you ever
friends.
do it and think like, wish we did more? You know what I mean? Because it's gone so quick. You're like,
like, there is.
What were you doing? Like 50 teas or something, or like 100 teas or something? And then once they're gone, that's it. They're gone.
Yeah. Once the batch is gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
The quantities will vary depending on
how
the product
big that brand is,
and what we sort of realise the potential is, I suppose, and also how limited we want to keep it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we want to do these limited drops because we want people to have individual pieces.
Yeah.
So that they're not going to be on the lake with someone else that's got it. Like, we want to keep the numbers quite limited, but then it's been a work in progress over the years to work out what the sort of thresholds are.
Yeah. And does that go through to your like mugs and stuff as well? And stickers, well as your clothing? Do you do the whole lot, or do you just do just clothing for most of them?
For limited stuff?
Yeah, limited
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, if we do a sticker pack, it'll be one batch. And we'll do those, and then we'll do new ones. There's a couple that we've got at the moment. There's a new one about to drop next week, Halloween.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Keep your eyes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever done hardware? Or is it purely...
In terms of...
As in, like, fishing hardware? Like
bags and bits and bobs.
Luggage and stuff.
Sampled it.
Right.
Have sampled it. MOQs are quite big for us.
Sorry, what's an MOQ?
Yeah. Minimum order quantities. Like from factories.
Okay. So you might have to buy into hundreds or thousands of these things and then think,
so
they're going to sell.
Like, it's a proper big commitment.
Yeah, it's a big commitment.
Because it's not just like a stock bag with a logo, but you're actually going to design something half decent and be like, this is an actual product.
Oh, 100%.
That's ballsy, isn't it? Because you've got to lock a load of money up and people might not buy it.
Exactly. And then, like, because we are a small business and we rely on our stock to sell to buy the next stock. That's just how...
So you've got to just push the money through.
It is. But, like, you know, if we were investment backed or anything like that, which we're not really looking for...
you say that, but if someone comes on with 5 million, yo, let's go.
Yeah, then you go commercial though.
VF
you
Corporation,
go back to like losing your core followers, don't you?
Yeah, but he's got the £1 million house. He's got his own lake, Matt. It's a different business.
I know what you mean. Wofte Lake.
Yeah.
See, now we're talking. Big.
But yeah, it's one of them. Like, we will probably try bits and pieces. I wouldn't lie. Like, we are trying bits and pieces next year.
Yeah.
Some hardware bits.
Yeah. Could you like collab with like someone to like sort of work through like a hardware
potentially,
or tap in on their
potentially
orders a bit? I don't know.
I feel personally, if you was going to do that, I feel like it would just work better if you was Wofte as your own. I feel like just personally looking at it, I think as an angler who's followed you from the start, I think it'd probably come across a lot better if you just did like the luggage or a certain bits of luggage just all off your own back. Like, your own, like, it's just.
And it's funny as a consumer, if you went to like a show or something, and then all of a sudden there's like a nice bag there or something, or you've made some hardware, it'd be quite interesting because you're just like, you like it or you don't like it, but you won't realise that you guys might have had to order 250 of these.
It's
and
a big
like
commitment.
6 months of R&D might have gone into it to be like, we want this pocket here, we want to design this and that, you know. And as a consumer, you just come in and go, nah, or yes.
Yeah. I suppose like a man bag would have been like one of the first.
We have done one.
Have you done one?
Yeah, we've done one. Yeah, we've done.
Is
like
that what that urban side of things was about?
No, I mean that was only, we did some like crossbody bags a couple of years ago. They did all right. They're gone. Yeah, I mean they sold.
That's good.
And we were able to get them in at a quantity that was good enough to trial it. And they're the sort of things that we'd bring back again. I don't think we'd ever go deep into luggage because there's absolutely stacks of it on the market.
And like every big brand does it, don't they? They've got their own luggage brand. It's hard to compete with it, with those big like Nash, Corda, Fox. They all do it and they all do really good quality stuff.
It is all really good quality these days.
So it is hard to compete with that.
It's quite hard. Must be quite hard trying to find a niche or something that's trying to find like an area of the industry that you can be credible in, but then also, like you said, there's not doing a new backpack and there's 50 on the market or 100 on the market already.
There's so many of them. Yeah, there is. I mean,
I think it comes down to not just quality now when you're looking for a new luggage. It's just what brand you're into.
Yeah,
like,
true.
What name you follow from the start, because you got certain people just like, I've always used Nash, or I've always used Corda. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what you've grown into. So you're always going to buy into that, I suppose, as a brand.
Yeah, fishing is very much like that, isn't it? It's like, people follow brands and they'll stick with them. Yeah. With whatever they bring out.
Men a lot more than women as well. Women will flip flop on stuff, and like, oh, that's a cool jumper, I'll just buy it from this company, and then I'll just buy this and that. But men, I remember seeing this years ago, some stat, and it was like ridiculously high. Like you said, once they're into it and they wear Vans shoes, or
I see a lot of you like you love a bit of Carhartt, don't you? So it's just like Carhartt, and like you're always wearing Carhartt or Vans. You know
there is also that other thing that I remember seeing on a podcast years ago. It was like try and minimize the amount of decisions you have to make per day. So if I buy like a Carhartt t-shirt,
thing to do, isn't it?
yeah, so you can focus on other shit. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
what
get
I'm having
that
for
completely.
Yeah, less decisions the better.
Yeah,
I
and
could
you're
try
like,
that. I'll just stick to Vans.
just get these better again.
Yeah,
it
okay.
just fits.
I've done it with BMX shoes. I'm just like, oh, they look cool.
Oh,
they
you
look
changed.
Cool. I'll just go back to the
'Cause
classic
you know they're
Vans with
good.
gun sole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought like 3 or 4 of the same pair.
Just stockpiling them.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
well, we are simple like that, aren't we?
Yeah, but once you're into it, then you're into it. Do you ever have like brand ambassadors? Do you ever?
Yeah, I mean, we've built our brand ambassadors. Really, are people that have friends that have started off as customers that you just become organically friends with because you're communicating with each other more often.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I suppose they're tagging you in stuff as well if they're captures and stuff.
Yeah,
doing
and
that,
you just
then
and you notice
build a
it
relationship with them.
exactly. Yeah, and you more like you sort of pick up the tags and then you're having messages with each other and talking about fishing, and after a while they're the ambassadors. Like they're the ambassadors of our brand. They've started off the journey, if you like, as a customer.
It's like a real natural way of doing it.
Yeah.
Rather than putting out a post like you see some people do, like ambassadors, like team members wanted and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a less organic way to go about it. Whereas these guys, if they're already buying into it,
exactly,
then they're already into the brand, and it's not just like a sort of a money purchase.
I suppose it's not like a desperate way. It just comes across like a bit like unnatural.
Yeah.
Like a bit, not like desperate's the wrong word probably for those brands that are doing that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's nice that you've just naturally behind the scenes you've naturally built a relationship with these people.
Yeah.
You know they're into you. You're becoming into them, and it just naturally builds. And
yeah,
that's great.
And usually when we have that conversation, like, would you want to sort of? We call it like not really a team as such, but it's like our inner circle. Like they're just closer to us as a team. So we can share a bit more about the ideas that we have and exchange ideas. Yeah, if there's any ideas that they have, having been aware of our stuff for X amount of years, they might have crucial feedback. Yeah. You know, we listen to all of our customer feedback. Like,
you've got it,
we get reviews probably now on a daily basis, which is great to see.
Wow. Really? What, like?
Yeah.
Product reviews. Okay.
Yeah, product reviews, like on our website from purchases. Yeah, we actively ask for reviews because we want to know as much as possible about the product.
If you don't know, you can't fix it, can't you?
Can't
that's
fix
anything if you don't know. If people aren't telling you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, reviews and customer feedback's so important.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys that are kind of like our ambassadors, going back to your question, they've lived with it well.
They live and breathe it.
They live and breathe it.
That's
yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. And then if we were to reach out to anyone, it would have come from us noticing that they wear our stuff for an amount of time, and they've got some information, like, you know, they've got experience wearing our stuff. We're not just doing it for advertising. Like, you know, we'll stick to everything else that we do on the digital side for that. Yeah. The people involved are like people that are part of the brand already. Yeah. So
it sounds very authentic. Sorry, just jumping in there. It sounds really authentic, really, and I've seen. We grew up in BMX and skate, so it's like very natural, and the business model that you're adopting is positive internet stuff. It's like you're supporting the right people who are already doing the right thing. So you're authentic. So your company, you know, will only grow as far as I would be concerned. As whereas other people, you sort of they pop up today and they're gone 2 years later. And they sort of buy people a little bit. Yeah. There has been quite a few that have, like, other clothing companies that have come in and out and stuff, and it's a shame. You've been there over a decade now, which is
I've been there for ages.
And is it constantly growing every year? Are you seeing like an increase every year, or have you flattened out a little bit and then grown again? Or
there's been some peaks and some dips. Like, not gonna lie, there has been a couple of tough years in the mix. Everything's positive now and we're growing again. But I mean, we went, you know, the COVID year being a direct.
Okay, how did that go? Good or bad?
Mental.
Did it?
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Because everyone's out fishing.
I think
fishing was like one of the only things you could do. Sports-wise. Like,
and like the extra money that was around, I suppose, from people being off and stuff. But considering we were sort of retail and B2C, the business started off as B2C, had the demand from the shops, supplied them, and then when that came in, we just went. It went crazy, So like, it's not a year that we benchmark against.
We know sort of a bit of an anomaly.
Yeah, it's definitely an anomaly. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, there's been that. There's been Brexit. There's been fluctuations with currency. There's been shipping problems. We've had suppliers that have gone down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we've had
spanner in the works.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
A couple of friends of mine work in the bike cycling industry, and they basically get like a shipping container full of products sent from Taiwan. And pre-COVID, I think was it pre-COVID, or it was. I think there was some issue with the Suez Canal or something.
Yeah,
do you remember? Yeah, something happened, and basically
Boat
some
got stuck
ship got
sideways.
stuck sideways,
Really?
and no ships could get through. And it's basically how they come up into,
Oh my god.
like, basically come through to England or whatever.
We had some stuff
Yeah.
held up
Did you?
because of that. I think everyone probably would have done the imports.
wow.
Like,
And they were
interesting.
saying it was about £2,000, 2,000 UK like British pounds to basically get a shipping container pulled over, like from Taiwan, basically shipped all the way through. And then because of that Suez Canal thing, and then Brexit, it went up to like 20,000 per ship, like same shipping container, same product,
Wow.
but now it's costing, and the cash flow that had to be available
Well, that's the
to
stuff,
just
yeah.
keep that stock coming through, and it didn't
Wow.
ease up for quite a while. I don't know if it's dropped off now. I haven't spoken to them for a little bit.
It has
but
got better.
It's got better.
It's got better. Yeah,
But, I
it's
mean,
not
how
gone
do
back
you-
to
how
what
do
it
you
was.
That's
But
the problem when things go up, they
Yeah.
never come back down to where they were, do
No.
they? They always stay
Yeah,
a bit. Like,
yeah, that did affect
But that
us,
was, I
yeah.
think that was pretty crazy. And as a business, that must be pretty scary.
Yeah.
Having to, like, you're thinking this is cool, got a new drop coming, and then all of a sudden there's a
Boom.
4-month delay,
Yeah.
and your shipping costs just like
I suppose the
tenfold.
consumer
Yeah.
will never know
Yeah.
any of that. You
No, I
like,
know.
That's the thing.
There's constantly things
Mm.
like fighting fire behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Is like a daily thing.
Wow.
Like there's always something that needs
Fucking hell.
attention or changing. Like even our old website, the old platform it was on.
Yeah. Who were you with before? You just moved to shop.
WordPress.
Okay, so you're on WordPress
So we
with
had
like
WooCommerce.
WooCommerce.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you switched over to Shopify.
Switch over to
Game
Shopify.
changer,
Yeah,
right?
absolute game changer.
Any kids out there who are thinking of starting a brand, go
Yeah.
to Shopify.
Don't
Really?
even. Don't
They
even.
are unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah. Don't
So
even
good.
bother with the others.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just hassle free. Like
Wow.
You-
They've just got it.
Yeah.
I mean the old platform.
Shout out to Shopify.
Shout out to Shopify.
Yeah, we need a Shopify sponsor because I was,
Yeah.
funnily enough, I was actually a Shopify developer for quite a while.
Really?
And like we were working
Oh,
on
wow.
like WooCommerce, like BigCommerce, like
Yeah.
all of the platforms selling on Amazon, eBay. Because I've got a background in retail, and then I got on Shopify. This was before I was an ambassador for them, sort of like,
Yeah.
I put what they call a partner. And honestly, Matt, it's like drag and drop stuff. Like even if you're not web savvy, you
It's
could be
just-
like,
Yeah,
this
you
is
can
my
do it.
product,
Yeah.
and you can get something working and get payments in. It's
is
really
it-
good.
Who made the brand? Who's behind
It's
the
a
brand?
Canadian brand. I think a couple of dudes in Canada set it
Yeah.
up, and
It sounds like something like Apple would have started. Or something.
Yeah.
The way
Well-
that it was so easy because Apple were like,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
aren't
They've
Well, I
just
think they've
simplified
just-
everything.
They've just
haven't
sorted
they?
out their user experience, what you'd
Yeah.
class as UX, the
Wow.
way that it works. If you're a startup brand or some kid thinking, I want to do a little clothing brand or
Yeah.
get into fishing or
Yeah.
whatever you're into, like if you're going to sell
Yeah,
online,
Shopify's
which
the
you
one.
would, Shopify is so good, and it's not that expensive. So like, you can always get promos, but like on average, say it's like $30 for like the basic plan a month. So you only got to sell 2 t-shirts and you're probably
Yeah.
at break even. Do you know what I mean? And then you're making some money.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas years
yeah.
ago, it's a nightmare. You got
Yeah, I bet.
We'd have like
Oh.
issues with the site crashing frequently.
On like those big
on drops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
We
that happens when you're buying tickets for like gigs and stuff. Doesn't
exactly. Yeah, the site would go down regularly, and we would back it up with stupid servers, and everything in the back end would be like
It's not
set,
what you want.
Yeah.
ready, like,
It's still.
and it'd still go.
And you're not getting that with Spot.
No,
Right.
not absolutely nothing. Like, yeah,
they got serious capacity. And the interesting thing is, I think like 1 in 4 sales online are through Amazon. Something
Yeah,
mad like
really.
that. Like it's really high. And you know, when you're on Amazon, you've got the app or whatever, and you can just basically
Yeah.
pay with it.
Yeah.
They've linked with Amazon, so you've got like Amazon Pay.
Wow.
So like,
so
what I'm
easy.
saying is, you could go on your website, and if Amazon Pay was enabled through Shopify, you wouldn't have to like set up an email, set up all the account stuff. You could just use your Amazon Pay just to pay through them.
yeah,
Which
You just
it's
tap.
just making it as quick and simple as
And
possible.
that's what people want.
You
yeah.
want to be on the
Straight
phone,
away.
go, that's a cool t-shirt.
I
Click
hate
that.
now when I have to fill
Yeah.
my card details
Yeah, I
in.
know.
I'm just like,
I know.
Yeah.
oh really? I have to go up and get my wallet that I haven't looked at in about 3 months. Like, I just don't have them. Like,
Dust
it's
it
all
off.
on your phone now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like Apple Pay, sweet. Done.
Yeah.
So did you notice an increase in sales? Was it move over and it was all of a sudden like, did people are converting more, stuff like that?
Definitely an uplift, but more so in just continuity with everything.
Okay.
Like apps working properly.
Yeah.
Because there's like you've got the basic Shopify sort of system, and then you have apps plugged in that do
all your
weird and wonderful
plugins
things.
essentially, for shipping and stuff like that.
So yeah, it just works, and I think, like you were saying, the UX, like user experience of our website now, it's just so clean and easy to use. Conversion rate's definitely higher.
But you've obviously, what I was going to say as well, like we was talking about like the struggles you've had, up and downs, the spikes and stuff. But you've survived it all, and you're still here and still now growing again. Like it says a lot about you guys
resilient
as a brand
as well. And also, like I was saying earlier,
it.
I think it just comes across as really genuine. Like you're out there on the bank, your friends are fishing, and then it's just what you do.
Yeah, a lot of people would like some of those things that would have crushed people, like mentally as well as like financially. You know what I mean? They're like brand, like you got to have a bit of a backbone to like to be like, well, I'm going to keep going with this, because you keep getting knocked back. Eventually you're going to go, I can't do this anymore. Like mentally, I can't do it.
That's one of the.
You're still doing it.
That'll be one of the defining factors in success. It's grit. There's a really good book by a lady called Caroline Goyder, and it just talks about that grit, that little piece, which is like, I'm not going to give up. And I can imagine it's like, you know, running a brand, and then all of a sudden that Suez Canal thing happens, or Brexit, and then people go, throw in the towel.
Easy to give up, innit?
Easy,
Have you ever had that? Like, have you ever been like
close?
Have you?
Close.
Just like, I can't do this anymore.
There was like I was saying, like about the highs and the lows. Like the lows just kept coming, like one after the other, and it was around that time.
Just like, give me a break.
And it was like, you know, you just about get everything all right. And then a factory goes. And then you're like, great.
And then what, you got to source a brand new factory? Have you ever been to China?
I've not been.
Man, that would be a sick vlog. Like, go out there.
Actually, a little behind, because you've done a few bits behind the scenes stuff, or starting to, which is cool.
Like, people love that.
I will go, because the factory, there's multiple factories we work with, and they're connected to each other for certain products. But going over there now would be.
That'd be so interesting.
Would be
a little trip.
Doable now. But I spend every day talking to the factories, video calls, so it's you know, like, it's as good as but I'd love to go over there.
And are you still getting time on the bank? Do you get out, or are you just like flat out with the brand, or?
Flat out with the brand, but I do also get planned trips. So like we were talking just before we started recording about, like, public trips, and I've started to do a bit more fishing over here now as well, which is good to get my teeth back into a bit of UK fishing. I remember,
obviously, the Nash podcast, you were so in.
Pretty much.
It was just your planned trips abroad, which is something really big to look forward to, and you're going to need that to keep going, aren't you, as a person, especially as an angler, because you're not really like
you just want to keep going.
You're like, I've created a fishing brand, but I'm not actually fishing at all myself anymore. Why am I doing this?
No, I mean,
I've noticed it. I don't want to butt in, but I've noticed it with this a little bit. Like, the fishing has
taken a bit of a backseat.
Obviously we've got a young family as well, so it's like almost a perfect time to start a podcast. But the year that I've done this, it's like my fishing's been a little bit. It does naturally, doesn't it?
Do you think it's because you're talking about it like more, and you're getting your fix from?
Yeah, I suppose I'm getting my fix. I'm still getting the interest. I'm still getting my fix. From it. I think the family as well. Obviously, having a young family is time. A busy life, but it definitely doesn't, like, it's not like. I'm not as savage like I was a couple of years ago. I was just like, I'm going to do another.
You need to go.
I need to go. I was just like, I've got a podcast this week. I won't go fishing this week. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like,
I'm the same. I mean, I don't have kids. Right. I've got a partner of 15 odd years.
Are you married or
not married? Partners, no, just partners. Live together. Got a house together.
I feel like we're on a speed dating thing here.
So what do you like to do?
You married, got kids?
Married, got kids? Yeah. Is this going to work out? I'm not sure.
Sorry, it's just like money.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I didn't know you didn't have kids or.
No, I don't have kids. Not married, but I suppose the fishing, like, for me at the moment, is planned. I'd say I'd sort of classify myself as a session angler now, I'd say.
I suppose you have to be, with how busy you are.
I have to pick and choose my times.
You can't just go, I'm going to go do an overnight tonight.
Exactly, yeah. I'd love to. I would love to. And I think if the right place gripped me, then I would be able to fit back into it. But just not, as you said, not as savage as I used to be. Are you struggling to
find that over here? That place that grips you, that makes you go, I've got to go tonight, because the weather's cock on, the big moon's coming in, and it's got that buzz that other people have. Are you struggling for that? Like, it's hard because of the fishing I've done abroad. Like, can ruin your UK fishing a bit, I would say. Right.
Purely for the adventure that you get out there, and sort of...
It's almost like you're spoiled. You've been spoiled now, so you're kind of like, you struggle.
But I'm sure there is, I'm not saying that it's completely ruined my fishing forever, because I know it certainly hasn't. I just
definitely
need to
some
find
gems out there.
Yeah.
But it's finding them, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
getting on them. Like normally they're dead man shoes.
Yeah.
You just got to wait for someone to bloody die to get on these places.
It is. A lot of the good ones are.
Or you just don't hear about them because they're so hush, and rightly so as well, because they're special, obviously, for a reason.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
sure,
do get that. Like,
yeah, if the right sort of place come up, then I would be able to fit into doing a little bit more fishing for myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would be that. It would be just personal fishing, to just go and enjoy it, to get my fix, get out of the house for a night, and get my head into it. But then I am kind of all or nothing as well,
right,
with a lot of things. So I would probably...
It's a good trait to have, but also,
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I could quite easily go back to fishing a lot. Probably wouldn't get away with it, but...
Yeah. But then, like, something's got to give, isn't it, in life?
Yeah.
It's either one... Like, especially with a big hobby like fishing and stuff, like, I'm a bit like that. When my fishing head's on, it's on.
Yeah.
And it's like, everything else can take a little bit of a... So you have got to have that it's balance. It's so hard.
Yeah.
When you've got something like this, or something like what you've been doing over the 15 years, the fishing's taking the backseat. Because if the fishing suddenly came to the forward, then your business would go.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So
yeah, I suppose it's planned sessions.
Yeah.
I've done a fair few trips. Like, if we sort of look at the last 5 years, I've been going over to Europe multiple times a year.
Okay, what, like 3-4 times, or?
Yeah, 3-4 times. Probably, I think I've done 3 or 4 trips this year.
Okay, that's good. So something to look forward to. Something to keep that buzz going while you're grinding and working every day. You've got like, going away in a couple of months.
Exactly. I can just book the time, put it in the diary, and then go and just have a bit of time. Like I did.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, like, what's your lead time? Do you have to work like 3 months ahead or something on your t-shirts, like summer drops and stuff like that? Because I guess that will tie into how you're planning trips and stuff like that. If you've got a big delivery coming in,
big drops and stuff.
It is all planned around the diary. Like the diary's sort of the drops and the workload for the brand sort of get filled in the diary, and then if there's any cheeky little 4 days there.
Do you ever look at it and go, I can't do that?
As long as in the
back of your mind you're thinking, I'm going bloody Belgium that one.
As long as Rach don't put anything in on top, it's like, okay, there's actually 4 clear days there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a dog as well, so I have to get her sorted. But if she's sorted and then Rach is cool.
How long have you had the dog?
2 years.
2 years, and she goes fishing with you?
No.
I'd
love her to come fishing with me, and she would love to come fishing, but I've got a sausage dog, a Dachshund, and she's a nightmare.
Mate,
absolute nightmare.
Well, my partner's, Sally's dad's got one with his partner, and my brother's got 2.
Are they mental?
They're mental.
They're just mental.
They are mental, mate.
Absolutely
they're
mental.
their own breed, but they're so popular at the moment. Like we went to like a country show, and there was dashhounds everywhere.
Was there? Yeah.
But they're like, just almost like little man syndrome. They're just mental little.
Really, just
feisty.
She's seriously feisty. She's good with dogs, good with other dogs, and if there's someone on a walk with a dog, no drama.
It made me laugh because when I said to you, can we do this day or this day? And you was like, I've got to find a dog sitter. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, you can always bring the dog. Like, we can just have the dog sitting in the corner. It's fine. He was like, nah, that's not going to work.
That's 0 chance.
And then you said it's a dashhound. I was like, I can see why.
Yeah. No, I'd love to. If she, we'd obviously try and train her all the time.
Yeah.
If we can win her round to actually listening to what we say, then I'd love to take her fishing because she'd love it.
Yeah,
swims and everything, like jumps in the lake.
Great hunters.
Yeah.
They were like pack dogs, like taking down badgers and stuff back in the day. Like if they're like, and
you
like
wouldn't think it.
Obviously,
looking
ratting and stuff. They used to they like that's what they were bred for.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
You can see why when they.
Oh yeah, she's mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like these planned trips, there are a few variables in the mix, like dog, missus, work, everything.
Yeah, business always has to come first. You've got to keep the money moving. And essentially, is this your full-time?
It is my full-time
job.
Yeah, like it has been for a long time, 8 or 9 years. Wow. But I do other things as well.
Yeah.
So I have got 2 other businesses as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's where my time is
Can you talk about them, or are they?
Yeah, I can mention them. Yeah, one is
big
vintage.
on OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
He's currently selling his feet online.
OnlyFans, the Hobbit edition.
We'll drop the link in.
Grab a beanie, get some foot feet.
Grab a beanie, see my big toe.
That's funny. I didn't know you had. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so one of the businesses is fairly new. So we started it this year. It's a vintage clothing business.
Okay, cool.
High Peaks Vintage.
Okay.
Plug. No plug.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, High Peaks Vintage. Buy and sell vintage clothing, basically.
Sick. That's quite big at the moment.
It's a real big industry.
It's almost, I don't want to say like, but they like charity shop sort of things. Like people, like kids nowadays are great. They like go to a charity shop and find all these vintage clothes and that, because it's like, it's fashionable. It's a thing. It's like, it's cool. Like
it's like if we get stuff like 80s, 90s, like grails, we call them, like really good pieces.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a massive buzz.
Oh wow!
Because
so it's almost like collecting records and selling them on or something like that. Like,
kind
you
of.
know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Do you ever think about doing collabs? As in, like, you imagine you got a lot of old vintage stock, and then you were like, we could turn some of these into, like, we got 10 jackets and they're pretty cool. Like,
potentially that is quite a new venture.
Yeah.
So you know, I am obsessed with clothing anyway. Always have been, like, for a long time.
And fashion, obviously.
And fashion and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's my cousin's partner who started it. It's currently at Wofte HQ, so it's a roof for that business. And that's I mean, it could be anything. Like, we got some Burberry coats and CP company stuff. Absolutely. Stacks of Carhartt as well.
Have you?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Stacks.
To yours.
Yeah,
Ben will be on it tonight. Like,
that's
it.
I'm in.
Vintage Carhartt. Let's go.
Yeah, loads of it.
It's really funny. I got an editor guy, a guy called Seth. Shout out to Seth. But he's always on Vinted, obviously, and he gets some crazy deals on these really rare Nike collabs from, like, Germany. I don't know, from like the mid 90s or something, or whatever he is, and he's like picking them up, and it's like, some pretty wild stuff out there. But that wasn't. It almost feels like fast fashion, say 10 years ago, like the what you would class as like cost of living crisis, pre-COVID, pre-Brexit type thing. It was like your high street was pretty strong.
Yeah,
your online was growing. But it was new. Yeah. Whereas now, all of a sudden, it's like people still need a new jacket. They want to look fresh. They're going out to see their friends, but they don't mind going on Vinted or on getting some vintage stuff or looking around. And I think that's really good. It's not so. Yeah. I don't know, just bad for the environment. Just always making new.
It's cool.
I mean, there's enough stuff out there. And like you said, you probably get some right finds.
I love how you're not scared to, like, you're clear. It comes across that you're just not scared to give things a go as well.
No, mate. Yeah, I'll jump
that's
straight
such a good thing to, like, have. Like,
cheers.
That's like a proper entrepreneur.
A lot of people have. I know mates that have had brilliant ideas. I just do it. And they're like, nah. And they, like, question it too much, or like maybe like not protecting their ego, but so, you know what I mean, or protecting like themselves from, like, giving it a go and being, like, letting themselves be vulnerable to these, like, ideas and these things in case it goes wrong. But obviously you, like, just like, no, I'm going to give this a go.
Yeah, I mean, it come from, because I'll talk a little bit about why I've got the time, because that'll probably make a bit more sense. Okay. So Wofte HQ moved 2 years ago. Yeah. So we were based in Chelmsford, where
in Essex live.
We moved to a new warehouse in Housestead, which is about 45 minutes from my house, where I live.
Oh, okay.
So my commute used to be 10 minutes, and I was based at Wofte HQ every day, Monday to Friday. Yeah. Weekends as well, whatever, sometimes when it's busy. But so having the 45-minute drive every day meant that...
Interesting, that's quite a lot of time over the week.
So
how long was it?
45-minute drive.
So it's an hour and a half for a day.
Yeah. So the whole sort of...
It's like half a day you're losing it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it's about half a day.
You're losing.
It's late. It's like half a day a week. You're just losing on travelling or whatever.
Yeah, and I mean, we moved to Housestead because the building is a lot newer, modern,
nice.
Better than where we were, sort of thing. Slight saving on the rent as well because it's out of the city. So it was perfect. Yeah, it's like great.
Was you like right in the city with before then?
We were like, we were just outside, but Chelmsford postcode, so it's expensive. Enough, and it was on a farm. It just weren't. It was just time. It was just an upgrade, basically. Yeah, this building came up.
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, much more modern, lovely site, lovely landlord. So we moved up to there, and that was our first major move. Okay. So again, like that,
that's a big move.
We had to have downtime.
We
had to have downtime for that. So that was like, you know, we had to go offline for a couple of weeks while we shifted like thousands of items of stock in vans 45 minutes up the road to a new warehouse.
That's a big job.
Setting all the racking up again. Picking bins, like numbering thousands of picking bins, and just basically starting again.
Wow.
So that was a big thing. But yeah, this new sort of travel sort of brought in, obviously, like the fact that if we could get someone that could be dedicated to packing the orders, then that would be the best outcome.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that Tristan's sister lived 10 minutes from our new site.
Oh, right, nice.
So, and she has kids, so she's got time, part-time. So we employed her, I think it's probably a year and a half ago now.
Okay.
Coming up for that.
It's nice to see you keeping it, like, not in-house, but people you know as well.
People that are involved.
Build a relationship with and involved. Yeah, that's cool.
So because when me and Trist, let's go back maybe 5 years ago, the team was like me, Trist, Rach, my partner, full-time, and Kieran was part-time with us as well. And then since the move, me and Trist worked from home remotely. Keir started his own business at some point as well, like a couple of years ago. Still involved in the brand, but has his own business. So, we brought Georgina in so that we didn't have to go in every day to pack, because we used to share packing the orders every day. It was just like
who's on it this day?
Not like a rota or anything, but we'd just take it in turns, so we'd pack it ourselves. But now with Georgina, she's there like every day or every other day to pack the orders, so they're going out. We don't actually need to be there. So that's where our roles kind of started to change and shift. We started working remotely from home.
Is it one of those things you've been like, why didn't we do this before?
Why
have we not done this like
we
2
didn't
years ago?
Need to be there every
day.
Yeah. So that's where the extra time came up, because me and Trist didn't, like, we stopped sharing an office. We got a lot more work done. Not sharing an office.
That's interesting.
So as soon as we went remote work,
you're more productive.
We're a lot more productive, and we're thinking what we used to spend a week doing, we can get done in a few days.
That is interesting.
So,
is it because it's your business and you're motivated with that as well? Because there will be a differential with regards to like working from home.
Distractions, isn't it?
I think we could spend an hour or two like over a coffee discussing ideas and brainstorming, which we can still do over the phone, but we can keep it.
Might be 45 minutes or something.
You just save time.
Yeah.
So remote working
all adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really suited what we were doing.
That's cool.
With Trist's extra time that he was finding, he's started his own photography, videography business, like we were saying earlier. So he's predominantly doing that now.
Good for him.
But he's still the Wofte videographer, photographer, all the content that's created.
So he's obviously
doing.
Because the podcast I listened to with Nash, he was just venturing into that, really.
Yeah.
Talking about like just getting into it, and obviously now
he's doing well.
Now that's his.
It's going to be his job. Which
that's sick.
It's basically his full time.
And it's obviously a
focus. Yeah, and he's bloody good at it. Like,
is he?
Yeah, he's wicked on a camera.
That's cool.
Like if I was calling anyone for shots, it's Trist. Like he nails it every time. And I think people listen to this that watch our content in the past will notice the shift in quality. How much better it is going to be now because of his kit. He's doing this.
So he's fully committed to it, and it's obviously shown in the last few videos. Bits you've done.
We did the best we could with the kit that we had in the brand, but by Trist going and starting his own videography company, he's obviously upgraded his kit. He's gone up tenfold, like
really.
And now the quality for you guys is better. Everything just looks tighter.
Everything's
so cool.
Sharper. just everything's.
He's probably learning a lot more as well. Like if you're freelancing or you're collaborating with people and you're just trying out different stuff on different types of shoots, then you might go,
exactly.
I did this, it works really well. And
new ideas come through. Like, it's exactly what we're finding now. Like, we were out on a shoot last week.
But he's still working with you, which is like, it's just...
So it's best of both. So he's got his own business that he's growing, that's flourishing, doing really, really well. And when we need him for the brand, it's just diaries, just booking out slots in a diary and making it all work. So
that is cool.
The time that I've managed to free up has also helped for bringing other people into the team. So we're a team of 7 essentially now. Wow. Yeah. So it's me, Trist, Keir part-time. Well, not part-time. Keir, as and when we need him, he's managing the community. Yeah. Guy called Sean, who does our email. Okay. So all of our digital, like on the digital marketing side, all the email marketing.
Wow, is that a full-time job?
No, it's part-time, again, freelance, but he's a core part of the team. Like, Sean is amazing.
You need him,
Yeah, lovely guy. He's an email marketer full-time for another company. Works with us as well on like a part-time freelance basis.
Those people are really good. I got a guy who's head of motion graphics for Lad Bible.
Oh, really?
And does my motion graphic stuff every now and then if I need something, and he's real good. Real good. And there's no way I could employ him. No, it costs a fortune. So let someone else pay for that.
That's the thing. I mean, like, and then James, who I think you might know, James Nunn.
I've got him on Instagram and stuff.
So James come on board, to probably say around a year ago now, I'd say. And he completely looks after social.
Okay.
Anything social. Side of things. Media side.
It's a big job, that.
I know. But if you sort of look at the last year since he's come in, you'll notice the frequency of output we are able to do now is just brilliant.
What's your take on social? As in, like, where do you see value? That's what I'm asking. Like, as in, like, likes, views on, videos, etc., or engagement.
Yeah,
all of it, isn't it?
It's everything combined. I mean, we treat our organic social media as brand awareness.
Okay.
So although we show products on there, it's predominantly brand awareness. So we want to aim to reach as many people as possible with our posts so that people actually see it in the first place.
But it's not like a hard sell. Like, this is you might advertise a drop's coming out or something, but it's not like this is now on sale $29.99 or something.
No, I mean we'll mix our products in, because ultimately we are a clothing brand, so we want to show our items how they fit on people.
But more like a natural, subtle way.
That's cool.
We've always treated our socials as like the lifestyle of the brand.
Yeah.
So showing shots from our trips, captures, collabing with other anglers who have got a beanie on. We'll collab with them. Like,
that's cool.
We're well up for that. Like, when we get, I mean, we've got a bit of a brief, like a bit of a guideline on how and what we look for in collab posts. So we're looking for the sort of the right shots that fit in with the brand. But when those come through, which they come through a lot more now, we accept them through on the page, and happy to collaborate with customers, anglers, whoever's doing these posts. Yeah, as long as it sort of fits roughly with what we're looking for.
Yeah, of course.
Then we'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, social media is a completely different beast to what it was.
10 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a thing now.
5 years ago, like,
it is mad, isn't it?
the reach, you have to really try to communicate organically. Like, it's obviously turned into a bit of a money beast. If you want the reach, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to reach more of your demographic, your audience, you have to pay for it. You have to do Facebook ads. You have to do Instagram ads. Like, you have to spend money with Meta now to reach people, even to see.
They've made it like that, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're making it so hard for you to do it organically.
Yeah.
That you have to. Yeah.
Because there's millions, billions of businesses like ours that have come out on social media. Like, we basically created the brand on social media.
Yeah.
And it's been purely organic for the last 10 years. Was organic. And then you notice that your reach and engagement is dropping and dropping and dropping. So then you have to work twice as hard to put out maybe double, triple the amount of content.
Like some of the things you think like are gonna go absolutely like that's gonna be really good when this drops, and it doesn't. And you're like, like there's something holding it back.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Behind.
Yeah, and also in our industry, I suppose it would be the same across other industries, but it's so saturated. Like a banging shot of a carp that you think that's a 1,000 likes all day long. We'll hit like 200-300, and you'll be like,
when Instagram first came back, do you remember? It was so like, it's like you'd have the kettle shot, and you'd have like, me and Paul Weller were talking about it like a little while back. Like Instagram used to be so different. It's like really like what we'd call carping. Like some of the capture shots would be like, wow, look at that. You know what I mean? Because it was almost like that in the magazines. It was like, wow, this new thing. And now it's just like you just flick through.
There's so many.
Like if bad, you just flick through like another 40-pounder, another dark scaly. It's just like mega shots, but you're just like you just see it all the time. I'm just like yeah. You
really do have to try and stand out. Like if you're doing social media, you do really have to try and stand out. And yeah, we sort of tried loads of things over the years, and there's things that work and things that don't work. There's no real pattern to it. It changes every day almost. Like you think you're onto something, and then
next week it's changed.
The algo will just change, and it'll be like, we're not posting any of these dark shots because it's not inspirational enough for
I'm learning
whatever.
This because obviously with Ben's help, it's like doing it ourselves, like yourself with your business, and I'm posting, I'm doing all the social media myself, and I'm trying to learn quick as possible, but it's like hell, like trying to keep up the algorithm or trying to beat the algorithm or get it to like you in some sort of way. You're just like trying new things, but some things work, some things don't. It's like, it's hard.
But I mean, I suppose going back to like having James on board, he's full-time in an agency. Like he's high up in a digital marketing agency, so he's a great like fundamental asset to the brand. Like he's posting organically. I've got help with ads, like because I sort of spread myself across everything. So I'm involved in all the touch points: email marketing, ads. Not so much on the Google side, but on the Meta side. Through to product development, obviously talking to the factories, the community, the website, the fulfillment, the storage, everything. Like I'm spread across the whole lot. But since we moved to the new warehouse, bringing these other team members in that are now like a core part of the business allows me to. We all work together collectively, which means that I have got time for the other business and the other business as well. Like
and your trips away.
And
planning those.
I think that's important as well because like. You don't want to be in a position where you've got all your eggs in one basket and then it's something happens, Brexit, whatever, then the company's in trouble and then you start going on discount. How do you feel about like sales stuff, like putting your product on sale? Do you think it dilutes the brand?
I think so, yeah. I mean, we have done sales in the past. Like we've run like a summer sale. We've run Black Friday. We try not to do as many now.
Is that even a thing anymore? Like the Black Friday thing, is it?
That's like a 2-month thing, man.
Like, it just becomes a bit like when it first came back. It's like, wow, Black Friday, you get TV for like half the price. But
so I was in Asda smashing people up trying to get it.
It's almost that's almost coming to an. I feel like anyway, it's coming to a little bit of an end.
Do you think? I mean, maybe. Black Friday's like, we've done it differently. We've done a few different sort of strategies for Black Friday. Ultimately, this Black Friday is. Sort of, I don't know how to say it really. It's like rewarding like all of our customers that have subscribed to our email list, that have bought from us in the past. Our best deals.
It's like a thank you back to them. Almost,
Our best deals for this Black Friday will be to our email list. So we call it the email syndicate. You join the Wofte email syndicate. You get perks all year round. Discounts, early access to these limited drops that sell out really quick. They get the heads up on that.
Is there like a link or something we could put up or something in this that people could check out?
Definitely. I'll give you a link for that. And like I was saying, this Black Friday, like you'd be silly not to. If you want to buy something from Wofte this Black Friday, you want to be on that list.
All right, shout out.
100%. So
it's a bit of a random one. I'm just actually on the website and I have a little browse around it.
Hello.
But interesting. Have you ever done jewellery or anything like that? Is there any products you wouldn't go into?
I was going to ask earlier, not jewellery, but glasses. Have you ever done glasses?
Yeah, we've done glasses.
Sunglasses on here now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on there.
Yeah. I didn't know you did sunglasses.
We do one set.
I didn't know you did sunglasses.
Yeah, we do one frame.
Right.
So like a wrap round frame. Was in 3 different lens colours, but I think they're just brown left. I think.
I'll have to have a little.
There might be some ambers. I can't remember what's there, but we did glasses.
Oh, okay, cool.
But nothing's off limits. It's sort of like if you think
Open
it's authentic and genuine, you might have a little play around with it. And do you ever find like it's hard to predict the market? Like you might put out a 5-panel or a bucket hat and think, oh, no, these will sell alright, and then all of a sudden 2 days are gone, and you're like, we need more of these. Like,
should have done more.
Yeah, we had that with the Trent.
Okay,
there's one on there. If you're browsing, there's a Trent 5-panel, and we bought in. I can't remember the first batch. Off might have been 100, 150 or something. And they just went
straight,
disappeared. Like shit.
Certain colours have been. Do you find that with certain colours?
Certain colours.
So some colours won't like a mustard or something. We'd be like, it goes mental, or like that, and it'll just go absolutely mental. Is that one of the new ones?
Yeah, these aren't here yet. They're being made right now in Portugal.
Glimpse.
Yeah, little preview.
I'll be taking that off your head before you leave. Cheers, mate.
You don't want to see my hair underneath it.
Nice.
I mean, we bought certain things in, and they've sold a lot faster. Yeah. And then at the other end of the scale, we bought things in which we think this would be a great idea, good little gap, and they flop. Like it's just
learning curve.
Yeah, but like we're fortunate. Obviously, we've got 15 years of experience of doing this, so like we've got a much better idea now of what our customers want. Yeah. So certainly in product development, we've sort of got a good idea of a starting point. Okay. And we do use our
You can see little trends within fishing as well. Happening probably quite quickly and go, oh, we need to jump on that. Because Gaz Ferrum was wearing a new coloured hat, and you think, right, we'll jump on that because people follow the trends, don't they? Like Terry Earn trends and
you'll have influencers as well. Yeah, like not traditionally like these big anglers and stuff like that, and even people in the mainstream media like footballers and stuff. It's like essentially they were the original influencers, or like people in bands and stuff like that.
We sort of pick up on trends from outside the industry rather than inside,
and bring them into it
and bring them in. Yeah, that's what we.
Is that where the bucket hat thing came from? Because that was big, like from the sort of festival scene quite a few years back. It sort of came through, and all of a sudden it was like bucket hats everywhere. Or
I mean, they've been
big in fishing.
Yeah, they've been big in fishing for as long as I can remember. But just fits like baggy fits really. Like they came in from streetwear. I suppose the cardies that we did. They came from the angling industry. Like looking at the old shots of Tell, like with Mary wearing a cardie. We bought some cardies in, gave them a go. Don't know anyone other brands that have tried that. So there's little things that we can pick out.
Have you ever tried jeans or anything?
Sampled them, believe it or not, when we were going through the process in 2021 about looking at other.
Denim's really hard. Like if you look, because a couple of friends of mine, we were talking through brand ideas, bits and bobs in the cycling industry and stuff, and then we were sort of delving into like apparel and this and that. And essentially, if you think of like Gillette, like the razor brand. I think they basically lose money selling the actual handle or whatever it is, and then essentially make money on the blades. So that because they run out, and it's essentially a renewable
thing,
which is essentially like say like coffee or something like that. It's like you've drunk your cup of coffee, or you've used up the bag, and then you need to get a new one. Pair of jeans. I mean, I've had some Levi's like 5-10 years.
True.
And then you cut them into shorts.
Miles, don't they? Yeah.
So you might
almost
make
it. You could argue that they get better with age. It's like
But what I'm saying is, it's like someone might buy a pair of Wofte jeans or something, and 4 years later they still got them, they still look pretty good, and they're still tidy. So what I'm saying is, from a business point of view, it could be quite hard to push into that sort of industry. And you've also got some big dogs.
Levi's.
This is what I mean. Exactly. You've got some big guys in there, and the high streets who are going to be doing that. So when you're doing your R&D and your product development, you're probably front and center aware of like, that would be amazing to do, but is a bit risky because we're going to lock up a lot of money.
Exactly.
And they're going to move through slowly. Also, what happens if skinny jeans come back and you've got a lot of baggage? It's very hard. Whereas a t-shirt might be easier to move because it's a lower price point.
Yeah, I think, not that many anglers obviously wear jeans as well.
That's true.
It's one of them. It was going through our minds that time when we were looking at things, like sampling things and having a look at them. Like you said, I like to try new things, and and give things a go. But that was more in mind of if we started to get an audience outside of fishing, like we could then try denim, chinos, like workwear sort of trousers and stuff like that. But we ended up not going down that route, so we're sort of more focused now on like technical outwear that anglers wear, so like cargos, quick dry cargos,
waterproofs and stuff.
Waterproofs, and then the bread and butter stuff like joggers and you know what all carp anglers live in, carp, tracksuits, hoodies, joggers. Yeah, that's.
Have you ever done like or tested waders or anything like that?
Haven't actually.
An idea?
No,
I could picture that. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Waft up the old
Yeah,
strap, you know.
I'd like to do them. I would like to do them.
Yeah.
Haven't come across a factory, in all honesty, over the years. And again, there's quite a lot of them out there.
There is already, yeah.
And it's like I bringing out a pair of waders now. Like for me, in the market where there is so many,
I suppose what are you going to do to make
how
them
are you
so
going to make it different?
People would only buy it because of the name, I suppose. Is what you say.
And
isn't a bad place to be if you've got brand loyalty. People go, oh, I really like this. They know they trust the brand. It's going to be good quality. But are you doing anything different?
Probably not.
With a pair of waders, not
they've got
really.
They've got to be waterproof. And what else?
I've had some that.
Do you know what I mean?
We've all had some that.
It's
interesting. I don't want to say too much as well because you could have ideas in the back of your mind, and we're just like, "Oh, have you ever done waders?" You're like, "Yeah, they're coming up next year." You know what I mean?
No. To be fair, I wouldn't go down the wader route. It's one of them ones. Like, I think there's good enough pairs of waders out on the market. There has been for years. Like
you can't beat a pair of assets.
Yeah,
and stuff,
So I was just having on the site. Obviously, you guys have got coffee. So what was the deal with coffee? How does that?
That was from being a coffee addict myself.
Yeah. There's a beer there, mate.
Yeah, I know. It is winking at me. I might save it till after the pod. But,
yeah, fair.
The coffee, again, like, there wasn't any... obviously, there's coffee brands everywhere, but there wasn't any, like, coffee brands within angling. And it fits into the angling lifestyle, like, perfectly.
Yeah, it's like tea and coffee is such a big thing in angling.
So
it's mad.
It's just a natural thing. You already do it. That's what I mean. It's genuine. It's authentic. It's not like all of a sudden you're delving into lingerie or something. People, what the fuck's this about?
Literally, like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, babe, bought some new Wofte.
Look at these new Wofte G-strings.
Yeah, new G-strings for Christmas.
Yeah.
Go on, put them on.
Samples.
No, it's just, The
word Wofte and G-string just doesn't sound like it, like...
Too far.
Waft strings.
Waft strings.
What have we gone into, eh?
God. The coffee
Sorry,
thing.
back to the coffee.
Someone said, actually, why didn't you call it... I think multiple people said, why didn't you call it Wofe?
Because
like
there is
coffee.
that, isn't there? Yeah. And some people read it that way, don't they? Because of the E on the end.
Yeah.
So they think it's Wofe, but it's not.
Wofte coffee.
Wofte coffee, yeah.
Okay,
but it came... I mean, I'm half Italian myself. So I've grown up with... stovetop mocha pots on the stove, like parents drink coffee every day.
Right.
So I naturally drink a lot of coffee, strong coffee. I took coffee with me every day, like every session. When I was fishing, friends do, and just wanted to bring it into the brand because I feel like it represents us. Like we all drink coffee, we're all coffee drinkers. Shitloads of anglers drink coffee as well.
You need it. Those some of those overnighters, especially if you're catching in the night, you're like, I need a coffee.
In
the morning, like first thing you think about.
And like especially the trips as well, like the fishing trips abroad. You know, first thing after you've been moving around and travelling and is get a coffee down you, then pump the boat, then get your gear down to the swim, and so it's part of angling life. And we just wanted to bring it in and be involved in it.
You were basically one of the first brands, like angling brands, to actually do coffee.
He
was. I think it was.
Legit,
wow.
He was the first.
I think it was the first one. Yeah, I think there's maybe another one, but I'm not sure if it's an angling brand. I don't know.
You had proper job, not proper job, proper. One of my friends, a friend I know called Tom. He tried it a bit, but I think it's on the back burner at the moment. I don't know if he's busy with family life or what's going on. But proper drop. proper drop, they called it. And my friend George is friends with Tom, who was running it, and that was a bit about. But I think you were just before them. But I, that's on the back burner anyway. But that's the only other one I knew that was like independent. Like,
cool.
Yeah.
Because it says here you got a signature blend. Did you have to go through a lot of samples?
We had to go through quite a few, and that was a time when we were
was a
drinking
whirlwind,
far too much coffee. Seriously, like it was, like
shaky.
we
time.
were drinking like 5 or 6 coffees a day, like during
strong
work,
stuff as well.
and all through the day.
Like
now, like I'm sensible now. Like I have 1 or 2 coffees before 12, and then I'll can it unless it's here. Obviously, got to drive home later. But like sensible with it now. But again,
I was having like headaches and crashes in the evening when I was drinking too much coffee at a younger age.
And it's not good for sleeping through the night. And day to day, obviously you want to keep it to like 1 or 2 coffees or whatever. But if you're on the bank and you are sat there, you tend to stick the stovetop on a few times. So
and you never sleep like you do at home when you're on the bank. So
no,
you always need that
you're
little
interrupted.
Bit of a boost.
Yeah.
But going back to the coffee side of things, that must have been a right whirlwind. Like going into that industry, it must have been like. Yeah, all the trying and all the testing, like where do we go for it? Where do we get the good shit, not the rubbish,
the horrible stuff?
And then, like, how did that all come about?
We started off locally. So where we used to be in Chelmsford, there was a couple of roasters within sort of 20 minutes
that's cool.
from where we were. So we started literally just found contacts, got in touch, went down, met a couple of different roasters, and started looking at how we could make it happen. Trying a lot of coffee and being shown the process as well. Like
that's cool. From
artisan style to some larger roasteries that were like full production, knocking out stacks of it.
Is this something you could? Sorry, just kind of is this something you could have filmed? But then
we did.
You did because that's like quite cool behind the scenes process. You'd have to drop it after your coffee's dropped, obviously. To not give other people your ideas, but. I think that's quite cool. Like, you'd have to be clever about it. But even like 2 years later, you could be like, "Oh, this is how the coffee came about." Boom, like drop a little video. It'd be quite cool.
Yeah, we need to go back and film some more because we've obviously throughout the testing period we sort of spoke to. I'm sure it was 3 or 4, maybe 5 different roasteries around a sort of catchment to where we were, and just chose the one that we wanted to go with that worked for like the quantities and stuff. Because again, coffee industry. MOQs for like your own blend and stuff are very high,
right?
Because it's bulk bags of beans mixing together, being roasted to get the blend. So it was finding the right one that worked.
Does coffee go off? Can you sit on this stuff for a little while, or
it has got a sell by date?
What are we talking 6 months or?
It's around that.
And I suppose that's stored in a certain
4, 5,
way
6
as well.
months, something like that.
So
it has to be kept sealed.
Once it's bagged and sealed, you've got to get it out the door within 3-4 months, ideally.
We basically wanted to, because we knew it was a new thing, so we didn't want to obviously go and buy thousands of bags of coffee, because then if it didn't go to plan, it'd be all going
set
off
for life.
So we
drinking mouldy coffee.
So we got a good deal with the roastery that we use, so that we can have it supplied little and often, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
So it can come in fresh.
Local company as well.
Yeah.
That's really good. You're collaborating with them, locally sourced, and then they make your blend and send it through in little batches. That's so cool.
Yeah. So it just comes in little and often. Like it often goes out of stock. Wow. But we want to keep it fresh.
And is that doing well? Just constantly?
Yes, constant flow. There's
obviously
people.
You get your regulars.
Yeah, there's regulars. We had a subscription set up for it.
Okay.
At the start. Might bring it back now.
Yeah, that's quite a cool idea, actually, because obviously it would be a regular thing. You're not just buying a one-off, are you, really? Unless you're buying it for your dad or something, you might buy like, oh, try this as a present. But generally, if you're a coffee drinker, you're a coffee drinker. And if you like the Wofe stuff, you're going to
You know what you like if you're a coffee drinker as well. Like, you do. Like, it's the bean... I've got a little Sage machine at home.
Yeah.
Chuck the beans in and stuff. And it's constantly Wofe coffee in there, and when I run out and have to nip down to like Tesco's and buy a house blend or whatever, or anything, normally Italian blend or something, like anything, and put it in, you can instantly taste the difference, and it's genuinely not been as good.
Really?
Like, I don't know if that's cool. Biased, but I love it. And it's it's like chocolatey, vanilla-y.
I'll have to admit, I've not tried it.
I'll send some down. I should have bought some, really.
Yeah, I've not tried it. I'm not a massive coffee drinker. Like you say, I've restricted myself now. I have one in the morning at work, or I have a cup of tea in the morning, and then when I get to a client's job, because of being a plumber and that, you get off with tea or coffee all day.
Yeah.
But I kept it quite strict. I'm like, I have a coffee, and that'll be
Just
like my
have
one or two max, because it affect me in the evenings.
I'm sure it does to a lot of people as well.
It does,
like, if
I
I
love it.
Yeah.
When you need one and you have one, it's like,
it's like, for me, it's like that Snickers. I'm sure it's Snickers, the advert.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally not myself until I've had a coffee.
Yeah.
Like,
it
I
is,
have to.
Yeah, the Snickers one.
Yeah, you know, like,
yeah, the advert.
Yeah, that's literally me every day. I can't have like a serious meeting or anything before I've had a coffee. It's just
tea or coffee. You need that.
Just
like
need
to start the day. It's like the engine ticking over.
Starter.
Yeah. You need it.
I went to a really cool coffee shop the other day in central London, just before I went in for this meeting, called Redemption. Don't know if you ever heard of them.
It sounds like one I should have
They're
heard of,
amazing.
maybe.
So I went in there and it's like, I just got a little flat white, and I was like, this is a really good coffee.
Yeah.
I was looking around, I was like, pretty cool, sort of that urban shop type
Industrial
thing. Industrial sort of looking thing. That's pretty cool, but great coffee.
Yeah.
Sat there on my computer for about half an hour before this meeting. And then I was reading around, because obviously, you got branding. So normally it says like Costa or wherever you're at, Starbucks, whatever. They've all got these messages, whatever. And I think they've got a policy where they basically take people who've been in prison and they train them up as baristas.
Oh, right.
And they've got a ridiculously high rate. So I'll have to find it. It's like a stat, like 40% of the people they train up or whatever, then basically never go back in prison. And they stay as like... basically just baristas. Is really, really cool.
Good thing to do, like giving
Yeah,
those people
yeah.
And then their roaster,
their
roastery is inside Her Majesty's Prison in the Mount.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is pretty, because they got these little shops going around. But if you ever see one, it's called Redemption.
Redemption, give that a go.
Shout out to
Really
Redemption.
cool, yeah.
Definitely.
But I thought, because what's interesting
there, man.
Yeah.
He's sweating now.
get all those inmates in there.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting, because you've obviously got someone who really cares about coffee, you
Yeah.
know, and that's their thing. And then they're doing something socially good with it and giving people a second chance.
That goes a
who
long
needs
way.
help.
Definitely.
And I think that's kind of what we were talking about earlier with regards to being genuine. You still fish, you're still in it, you still do it, you still love it.
Yeah.
You know, you're making products based around that scene.
Passion project, yeah.
That's what I mean, yeah. And it's not just sort of like, oh, this is fashionable, we'll go with that, and then sort of flaking out, really.
No, yeah,
So
definitely.
you've got like your few little side things going off of what your main clothing brand.
I mean,
so you're gone.
I was just going to say, while we're on the coffee, like, I would, the sort of, not dream, but like the goal, if you like.
Imagine having a coffee shop with like a streetwear shop.
Coffee clothing shop.
Oh,
that's the
good.
dream. Well, the dream, I say the goal. Like,
Yeah,
I'd love to. So where we are at the moment, we might be moving back to Chelmsford, Wofte HQ.
You mentioned you might be, next year or something.
So it's debatable whether we move like into a shop with storage out the back and have front of house coffee
Or
shop.
like almost like office up
Clothing
at the
shop.
back
Wow.
or whatever, and then have a shop. That would be cool.
That's what I'd love.
Because it's
That'd
like
be
a
really
greet and
cool.
meet, isn't it?
Meet and greet,
Like
yeah,
people
yeah,
that
yeah.
follow you and like you might not have never met you, or Tristan, or any of them.
Yeah,
people.
probably a lot of people.
But people might be like, oh, they've opened a coffee shop. Obviously, they've got the warehouse and their shop on site as well.
Yeah.
They can come down and meet you guys, have a coffee with you.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's really
That's a
cool.
really cool
It's like a
idea.
day out type thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah, people.
You know,
I think people would be down to do.
do you know
come and
Slam
visit.
City Skates, the skate shop? It's like London's oldest skate shop, like pretty much the Bon. Like they're just one of the best out there. But they've obviously got like a warehouse, because obviously they've got a killer online store.
Yeah.
And then they've got like their central London skate shop or whatever. But they'll do end of season sample sales type stuff. Because you must have it where you're like, we just can't get rid of this. For some reason, it's not sold. We've got a load of navy blue beanies or whatever. But they'll do that. They'll have like sample sales or just like dead stock, and they'll do it probably Black Friday and like January and stuff like that specific.
really,
but like
really
Matt
good
said, it's that
idea.
meet and greet. You come down, and their warehouse is big enough. They got a couple of skate blocks.
Yeah,
you
You
can
can
go
probably
in
find
and,
a lot of your customers, especially regulars,
yeah.
and just the way the fishing industry is. The people would they'll be like, oh, I'm not doing much today. I'm going to go down and see the Wofe guys.
Yeah.
Go have a coffee, go buy a couple of t-shirts.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing.
If it was
to
a
go
bit
on
of a
rainy
vibe.
day.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
the
that
coffee thing's the renewable. It's like it's easy. People come in. It's kind of you'll get local trade,
Exactly,
which helps
passing
supplement
trade and
passing trade. People know they got fucking.
But
good
yeah,
coffee in
it
there.
might actually open the door for like people just walking past going, "Oh, that coffee's amazing." You've been to that new coffee shop,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
general, nothing to do with fishing.
yeah.
And then they see your t-shirt, and think, "Oh, I might buy my son that. That's quite a cool t-shirt."
It's kind of a bit of a mixing the both
Yeah.
together.
with the
Yeah.
brand.
It's
It's not
finding the right place, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
Location and obviously
and having the storage for like
shop storage, everything working up. But yeah,
we're sort of looking at it loosely.
Would you ever take like, you know, angel investment or something like that if someone was
to do something like that? I don't know.
We'll back you. We'll put in $500,000 or something for like 20% of the company or something.
Potentially, I suppose. I mean, I think it's got legs, that idea. But
100%.
I think 100%. I think we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Because we've like we said earlier in the podcast, like we've gone through quite a lot of shit
all yourself
and just grit and like.
I feel like you could do it yourself. Yeah.
So I'd love to, because it would be
organic,
like a front of house for Wofte. You can come in, try bits on.
Yeah.
If you're an angler, you know where you're going. If someone's passing the street and just wants a coffee, they can just drop in.
Yeah.
And as long as it's quite a cool vibe and
I think
got everything else going for it, then
it could also bring in that like the beer thing we're talking about as well.
Yeah,
you can have a couple of lagers on.
Exactly.
And
we
you
can do events.
You never know what events. If you've got any collaborations you do with local artists, they can exhibit their stuff. Like, I mean, music, you could have stuff. Yeah, I mean, the options for there, because I think a lot of retail now, and this is what's great about Shopify as well. So once you've got your Shopify site, you can basically get like a till, which is like POS. They call it POS, like a point of sale. So you can have all your stock on your website, and then you order this little till thing. It's like £300 or something.
Yeah.
And then basically when you sell in the store, it takes it off the online website, so your stock's always moving.
Okay.
Really cool, and
We
you
do
can
that
be
for
like
shows.
mobile. Yeah, you can be
we
at
do
a
that for
show
shows
and-
now. We just take POS guns with us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Process it all. It's linked to the website.
It's just simple, so you're not double checking stock and we're out of this and
that
this
is
and
clever.
that stuff.
Yeah. Well, the things with the shows with that is we take a selection of of items to the shows, and then we'll handle all the orders on the POS gun, and we ship it all after. So you come to a show, you don't have to carry it around with you. You can do an order with us on the day. You can see everything and try it on, and then we'll ship it after. And you get the whole online experience as well.
Yeah. Here's a mad one. So I was at this conference the other day, and a really big health and beauty retailer I do work with have basically just signed a big deal with Just Eat.
Oh, really?
So say, for instance, you ran out of like shampoo or like Colgate or whatever, you can just basically stick it on there now. But that type of delivery service is coming through. Can you imagine that with your brand? Like,
Fucking hell.
Spilled some coffee on my t-shirt. Let's order a new one. It's there 20 minutes later.
20 minutes later.
It's not really needed in what you do, but I mean, it is interesting
That's
how
mad.
20 years ago it would have been like the high street, you know, or like
in
a
London,
retail
I could
park.
see the need of it, of people like businesses up in London go, we need this now, and someone like.
Well, Screwfix do it as well, don't they?
Yeah.
You can get like 20-minute orders and deliveries
Oh,
and
really?
stuff, which is interesting. But that sort of the gig economy, that type of mobile, quick, fast-paced stuff.
Becoming a thing, isn't it?
And it's interesting to look at different industries and then come back into yours and think, is this appropriate? Probably not.
Yeah, is it
But
adaptable?
it's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee clearly is. Clearly a smart move. You know, do you need to be on delivery? Probably not.
I think
you
it just
know.
naturally worked. Like you said, the coffee thing worked. It was a no-brainer for you. One, you're into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in your genes.
Yeah, literally.
And it's in your hobby. It's like it just goes. It just
works.
It just works. And
Yeah.
I can understand completely why you've done it and how and how it's still working today.
Yeah.
But moving forward, like what is coming up for Wofte? Can you say anything you want to touch on, or I know you can't say too much about certain things, but
yeah. I mean, there's always developments in progress, like all the time. I'm constantly developing new pieces. I suppose what I can speak about is that next year, well, we've kind of started it already, but there's going to be a lot more limited drops coming.
Right.
So there was a period of time when we didn't do as many, and we were getting hounded. We want limited edition stuff. We want the small drops. We want, this, that. And
I think because some people find it's like collectibles.
Yeah.
Might not even wear them.
I mean,
or whatever,
some people have got like even the collaborations.
Yeah.
Some people have got a piece from every single drop, which is amazing.
Sick.
So there's a lot more of that coming. A lot more.
Are those limited editions coming up? Are they going to be just limited from you, or are they going to all be collabs?
No, there'll be a lot of limited edition stuff of ours.
Cool.
But there are collabs as well. We've got there's one collab like cemented for next year already done. Can't say any more about it, but it's like
exciting.
In the pipeline. Yeah, it's like sampled and everything, like good to go. Just waiting for the right time and fitting
is it
it all
like
in.
to do a fishing, or is it?
Yeah, it's a fishing one. Major tackle brand.
Yeah, sick.
Literally can't say anything else.
Yeah.
But,
Trying to get him, mate. Come on.
I can't.
Slip it up. No, I'm joking. Like,
but
just doing a Facebook post about it now.
yeah. cat's out the bag.
Yeah. No, fair play.
No,
That's
and
exciting.
there's some other slightly like more niche collaborations as well going on next year, which are in talks. And one other major brand that we're talking to at the moment as well. But the collaborations are great.
Yeah.
But we wanted to start bringing back more of our own limited edition drops.
Yeah. Fair.
So, yeah, it's not that much I can say really. Apart from that, I know it's annoying, but yeah, I mean, all the way through the range, there's headwear. There may or may not be some other slightly different items coming in as well.
Cool. So keep your eyes out, people. Yeah. Stuff's happening the next year.
420 is amazing this year. The best one we've ever done by a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we've done that drop now for 5 years, I want to say, probably. Learning each time. And this one's blows them all out the water.
Really?
It's amazing. The pieces are incredible.
Oh, sick.
So that's something to really look forward to in April.
April,
20th of April. But again, can't literally stress enough.
Yeah.
These drops will go quick.
Yeah. Rapid.
So I would
if you want it,
strongly advise to get on the emails. Yeah, I mean, and that's
get on the emails. Is that so? You sign up to your emails. Be so you got the first go at it.
Yeah, because I mean, like Black Friday this year, our email subscribers will come into Black Friday like potentially up to a week earlier than everybody else.
Oh wow! So there you go.
They're getting discounts that are nearly triple as much as what you'll get if you're just going onto our website.
Wow.
So that is a good enough reason. Like
100%.
if you want to come and shop with us this Black Friday, like just get on the list. And if you're already on the list, great.
Happy days. Stay on the list.
You'll start hearing about it in the next few weeks. Like by the time this is out, people will sort of know what's going on and stuff. But I mean, that will go right through the whole year next year. Like every drop, there's a chance that if we're going to let people in early, it's going to be on the emails.
Okay. So there you go, people. Get on the emails if you want to stay in touch.
Mm-hmm.
And so moving forward with like your YouTube channel, because I know you've been doing your TikTok as well. You've been doing bits with TikTok.
TikTok
and behind the scenes, moving with the times.
I've tried getting on the old.
It's hard, isn't it?
I know.
I've done a bit, and it's fucking hard. Mate.
It's hard. It's like the thing is, I don't want to not be myself. Like I don't want to do TikToks that aren't me. But then, how do I make it interesting talking about things that are coming up? Like
I love the behind the scenes stuff. Like, I find that stuff interesting. I think people really do like to watch that stuff.
And that's what we sort of said.
Massively, yeah.
TikTok channel might be good for showing that content because I put a post on there a couple of weeks ago, last week, and we want to get right involved in TikTok. Like our shop is restocked. You can buy everything that you can buy on our online store on TikTok now. But it's having that channel, giving value to that channel that you can't get elsewhere, if that makes sense. So there's a reason
that's interesting
to come and follow us on TikTok. And so the behind the scenes is where we were going with it.
Also, TikTok brings a younger generation that you have to dive into. There's some other fishing brands out there at the moment that are actually killing it on TikTok. Who like shops and stuff. And like if it weren't for TikTok, they wouldn't be as big as they are.
100%.
So you have got to go with it, even if it's not natural tube, because you've come from like a different era. You have got to give it a go. But what about the YouTube side of things?
So
YouTube channel's building.
YouTube, I don't know what I call it. YouTube. What do I call it then? Something weird. Something come out.
Don't worry, we'll edit it out. So people never know.
I mean, with the whole team. I mean, going back to the team, another one of our team is Luke Venus, who ex-Carpology. Luke is, again, core actual Wofte crew.
Sick.
Member, like, of the team. So he edits all of our footage for us. He's the editor, So Luke... He's basically helping with YouTube.
How long's he been editing? Because was it you guys before? Was it Tristan editing it before?
Yeah, Tris still does bits and bobs. Even I've now jumped back into the editing seat as well. So I'll edit some of the reels and the smaller content. Like I wouldn't have the time to do a film personally. That's why Luke's on board. Like he's a freelance editor. So without Luke, again, like we wouldn't have someone to fill that gap. Well, it would go to Trist. It would go to Trist.
But
Trist, it would take Trist probably longer because he's got such a busy schedule. Having, you know, I'm booking him out for shooting. If he then had to edit it, it's
a lot of time,
taking
innit?
up other time.
Yeah.
So so I've kind of got someone sat in a seat that can do each role.
That's it.
Like when it's needed. So we can go and shoot a film, and then the next day it's gone to Luke, and Luke starts work on it whenever he can in his diary.
And do you see that as like essentially you're the vision? Like it's your brand. You're trying to oversee all of this and put the right people in the right. Almost like a manager, I guess. Like
kind of, yeah. It's like I'll sort of usually be the one that thinks of an idea, but then I'll go to everybody. We'll, you know, in our
Like a
WhatsApp group.
family.
Yeah, and still I'm not the only inventor of ideas. Like Trist's putting ideas in, Keir is, James is, Sean is, Luke is. Like everybody's chipping in. But yeah, I mean,
So I suppose, have you noticed it since you've had the bigger team? The ideas becoming more like, so you're getting different ideas. I haven't thought of that because you've got the bigger team to bring those ideas in.
definitely like there's another 5 or 6 opinions
Brains,
on it, and we can pick it apart. And maybe in the past where there was a smaller team, we might have run with something
Go down the
at
same
stage
road,
2. Now it's like we've really developed it before we've put it out, so
That's
there's
cool.
more of us to sort of brainstorm with, bounce the ideas around with, and more importantly, we've got people in the right seats to make this happen now.
Yeah.
Whereas before, again, as a smaller team,
Yeah.
it's time, isn't it? Like, so the reason we're back on YouTube now is because we've got the right setup now.
Yeah.
Like we've got Trist, amazing videographer.
Yeah.
We've massively improved kit, so our quality is going to go up through the roof.
It looks really good now. Yeah.
Yeah, like it looks great. It's a great production. Something, you know, we've always been proud of what we've done, but this is just next level. Like,
Wow.
we've got, you know, Luke, editor. So a job can be shot, or a fishing shoot can be shot, goes to Luke, and we can get it out on time. Because
whereas before, if you're doing it all yourself, it's going to take months.
it
weeks
takes ages.
And then you don't you're not consistent enough.
Not consistent
to keep
enough
up with the other people.
Exactly.
You're doing it day to day.
Yeah, and it's like we get asked when's, you know, is there going to be every single year, like the shows especially, we'll meet people that have followed us for years that love the films and the videos, and
I've
they're like, when's the next one?
Really good,
yeah. So we've now managed to get our team structure in place that just works.
Yeah.
And we've tested the theory. We've got stuff in the bag.
Yeah.
And now we're just gonna. I know we're just going into winter, but
yeah,
we'll shoot some bits in the winter and put them out. But yeah, the YouTube channel we definitely want to grow. Yeah. Get back onto.
It's all in place, ready to build.
It's all in. Yeah. It's all there now, literally.
Cool. So I'm on the YouTube channel now, and we've got like public projects. Is that right? Like the vlogs and stuff. They're like 10,000, 15, 20,000 like views. They're not small numbers.
Yeah, no, really they're good. Yeah, no, we'd like we said, we're proud of the things we put out.
Yeah.
We certainly wanted to change things up a little bit with what we're filming.
Okay.
I don't think we touched on this yet, did we? So the public stuff.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted to get this like bit of this podcast out because we released a video last night, YouTube, talking about our plans for YouTube.
Yeah.
Where have we been?
Where have we been?
I'm just on it now.
Yeah.
We'll check that out. We'll put a link in for that.
Yeah. Cheers. So we fell in love with public fishing.
Yeah.
That's what I say in the video, pretty much word for word. But as we got, deeper in the scene of public fishing, we sort of quickly began to realise that the content that we were shooting whilst we were public fishing can have effect. Like, as a brand, we're a brand, we're going over to Europe, doing this fishing that we absolutely love, making films on them, but to some detriment as well.
Okay.
So we're rocking up, going fishing and filming, potentially giving away locations, and the deeper that we've got into the scene and the love for it that we've got,
and how special this that vibe from doing that sort of fishing, that freedom that you get, that buzz you get from it,
the adventure, everything. Like we stumbled across public fishing really. Like we were out on a trip, we needed to come off of a holiday lake. We then went and bought some licenses and went public fishing. That's how we stumbled into it.
Nice.
But we stumbled into it at the time when we wanted to produce content as a brand. So we went down that route because it was new, exciting. We got this new buzz.
Film this, yeah.
And it's like, okay, we want to document this and we want to show people what's out there, like the excitement. Like everyone needs to give this a go.
Yeah.
But on the contrary to that, it's, you know, by going and making these films at public venues,
does it expose the location?
It's a bit of a grey area, and it doesn't really get spoken about because there's still a lot of people producing content on public waters, and it's very contradicting of me to say it because we have done it.
Yeah.
We have gone over and fished public venues. We've made films. We put them on YouTube, and unfortunately, a couple of the films, the venues have been exposed from leaving some shots in maybe that we should have not put in, drone shots, etc.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
Or like a landmark in the background, something that's given that place away, and it's kind of like ruined it for spoiled it a little bit for the locals.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Because fishing's so big in England,
and
now it's becoming bigger in Europe. We're spreading more.
Yeah.
You're trying to manage that spread by doing this content, I guess.
And it's
such
a hard thing.
It's such a hard thing
to balance.
But I mean, ultimately, we do 3, 4, 5 of these trips each. Like all of us do this type of fishing, and we just decided that rather than filming every single trip, because we care about that scene, not to ruin it.
I've got respect for it. Now that you're officially, you've like stumbled across it. What you're saying is you stumbled across it. You did your thing because you were making videos anyway.
Exactly.
But now you're in the scene and you've made friends abroad. You respect them, and now you're thinking, oh, hang on a minute. I don't want to ruin this for them and for us. Like, you know.
Exactly
that's
that.
Hat off to you for that.
It's you know, we could carry on filming all these trips. Like we've been, if we get time to go on to any fishing that I've done in the last couple of years or whatever, then they're public trips. Yeah. They're great trips. Yeah. They would have been brilliant films. So
do you use the content like the pictures on your Instagram?
So we still obviously we're
stills are fine. Aren't
we use the stills. We shoot little reels, and we're sharing our fishing lifestyle that way, rather than putting a start to finish YouTube film out. Because then there's context to it all, and shots are likely to get left in that would probably upset people. Yeah. Like if you want to make a good film, you need B-roll. The big brands. The big brands are putting out some fantastic content. Like it's top-notch productions.
It's the B-roll that gives away all the
drone shots.
The drone shots.
The wide-angle GoPro shots where you can see everything.
Driving down the road.
Yeah.
Coming up to the gate and all this, all the location.
Yeah. It's really just hard one of them. Because you want to grow the scene, you want exposure, but
you want to show people these amazing places.
Yeah. It's just tricky. It's just tricky, and
it comes with
and I think that's like a bit of a jump in there. That's like a bit of a reoccurring theme with you. It's like you try something, it doesn't quite work, and then you're able to hold your hands up and go, I'll try something else or adapt to it.
Or you just realise what the effects is.
Yeah.
Because it was like discovering a new
thing,
style of fishing completely. Like I know we said earlier, but I had experienced public fishing myself years ago when I was younger, but that's just a small experience. It's when you start making the majority of your fishing this style of angling, and you don't fish until your trip, and then that trip is your session fishing that you're doing, you just get deeper into it, don't you? Like with everything, like if you love and enjoy that style of fishing, you end up gathering more data, you get more lakes, you doing it, so you're meeting people. Yeah. And
more contacts that you care about.
Yeah.
And friendships
good
that you're
friends.
building.
Yeah, and brilliant friends.
You know, by making those friends, they've told you about a spot.
Exactly.
The last thing you want to do is go piss them off by making a video.
Absolutely.
And they're like, Louis, what, mate?
What the hell are you doing?
What are you doing, mate? Yeah. That's our location. And you just fucked it.
Yeah.
Basically.
And honestly,
but no respect.
Yeah.
It's all about respect, isn't it?
And that, we absolutely care about it as well. Because it's a big thing.
The Belgian thing, I don't feel guilty because I've not done it, but I feel guilty as an Englishman. the English have ruined some of their canals.
Yeah.
And we have. And that's to say it bluntly, like, there's been videos made on some of these canals, and now they're so popular, it's like going down to Linear. That's what I've heard. It's like you go look down the canal, and it's just English bivvies all the way down sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, could you imagine the locals, how they must feel, and how, like, they must be so pissed off with it.
I know. I mean, if you imagine it the other way round, like,
we would proper kick off.
Like. If England had more public waters, as in not publicly accessible day tickets, but like public waters, like you can just have fishing. A rod license and go fishing.
Yeah, canals.
And that was your local that you've had to yourself and your friends for forever. Just a few other new, and then there's like loads of English fans in the car park, and you can't get in the swim that you've been baiting and putting time into, and putting all your energy into this lake, your passion, your hobby.
Even the locals that just live in these villages must get pissed off of it.
Yeah,
because
probably.
It's just like they're nice, quiet. You know, it's like when you drive through Belgium, France, all these little towns and stuff. They're like all villages. It's like you're lucky to see one person. And like one other car driving. And then suddenly you got all these vans turn up from England, and 2-3 people in them, coming down, and then they're getting on their bikes, then they're going up and down the canals, then they're setting up, then they're constantly like, you know, it must be.
Yeah, it's a change, isn't it? It's a big change.
A big change for them.
But like, I can't sit here and say that, you know, because we've done it, because we have done it, but that is holding your hands up and thinking, you know, and saying, yes, we've done it.
Yeah.
Not in the best way. So we looked to basically not do it anymore because we've understood it. We've got into the scene. We've understood it. We love it. We don't want that to stop. We want to keep doing it. But the one thing that we said we were going to limit is the filming of those trips.
Yeah, fair play.
Not saying that we'll never ever do one again, because there might be one trip
it also
every now and then
does
that
depend
we do
on the location, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Some of these big barrages that are like God knows how many, like really, like you doing a little video of one corner of it, is it going to make a really big difference? No,
that's
like,
the thing.
It depends on the location, doesn't it? Like
and we've learned
1,000-hectare lake or something. Are you really going to be damaging it? Probably not.
That's what I mean. But I mean,
and it's how you film it.
Yeah, it is. That's really what I was just about to come on to. Yeah, it's more the, you know, we've learned about how to film them, to, you know, keep the locations a lot quieter, because like I said, it's not like we'll never ever do one again, because there's a percentage of people that like that content from us, but we're just not going to be doing it all the time and having that as our main focus. Like we want to bring in more UK fishing into our channel on YouTube. We want to go and fish some known venues. Like I've been over to
you haven't really done that. No, massively.
No, not really. I mean, we started a series, Be My Guest, which was hooking up with customers or people we know through social media and going to fish with them.
That's cool.
And that's like, I mean, my mate Liam, I already had spoken to him for years and years through social media, but that was the first time we met, when we arranged to go and fish and shoot a piece together.
Yeah.
And he's now like one of my closest friends. So it's like that type of film, like going and meeting people and fishing with them, I think will be great.
Yeah. So it's almost like you could do collabs, couldn't you?
Yeah.
With other brands and just go and meet and fish with them. Other, like bait companies, other tackle brands or whatever, and just go and fish and make a little bit of content while you do it, which would be cool.
I think the ideas for it could be endless. So watch this space. Hopefully we'll bring some some new ideas through to the
YouTube channel. I think YouTube's only going to grow and get bigger.
It's got to be, innit?
Stats on podcasts are crazy, as in like people who are watching them, not listening to them, they're watching on YouTube on their big flat screen TV, and they're just on YouTube scrolling through it, and like to be on there and to push forward in 10 years, it could be the dominant.
I didn't know how this was going to go with it. Like, do fishermen really want to sit down and watch a podcast? But I get twice as many, like 3 times of views on YouTube than I do on any of the other.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
But it is growing, like the Spotify and stuff, obviously, because people want to listen to it when they're on their fishing adventures or in the bivvy or going to work or while they're tiling a bathroom or something. They want to listen to it.
Yeah.
That is growing. But I was really surprised of how many people obviously sit after dinner and watch it.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube content myself. Like work from home, don't I? So I'll have the I'll have telly on in the background.
Yeah.
And it will just play the next video. And
obviously, yeah.
I've consumed it all. So like, if you said, "Oh, what have you seen recently?" I probably couldn't tell you because it's been on.
Yeah.
But like, I've consumed it.
Yeah.
I've probably taken it on, but yeah, there's
Cool.
There's that as well. Like,
I've got 2 questions, if that's all right, just to run in.
Go on.
Number 1, you mentioned earlier fashion. Is there any streetwear brands or fashion brands that you really look up to or take inspiration from or anything like that?
I would probably say at the moment, Cole Buxton is probably up there with one of the ones that
Cole Buxton, don't know.
I don't know. Cole Buxton.
so
Cole Buxton.
Is that a fashion brand or a streetwear brand?
Yeah, it's a streetwear brand.
Okay.
Yeah. I own quite a bit of their stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, so
Bit of inspiration.
super high quality.
Yep.
Really good silhouettes, like really good shapes, patterns, expensive gear in it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're talking like £180 for a hoodie.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like
Nice
whoever
stuff.
their photographer is looks great.
Yeah.
Basically, it looks like a similar sort of Shopify site, but yeah, definitely more streetwear-y.
Yeah, it's a street brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, like materials, types of cottons. It's made in Portugal as well.
Okay.
So yeah, they're one that I would say is one that
you
wear
look
and
to.
I'm into. Yeah. I'm into them.
And then is there any advice you'd give like young people who are trying to, say you're like 14, 15 and like you're doing textiles at school or like DT or some graphic design and you're like, man, I'd love to do what
grow a brand
these guys are doing, or
where'd you start? God. Jesus. Just don't do it because your hair will go grey like mine.
don't do it, kids.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you're passionate about it, yeah, go for it. Probably start off printing, I'd say.
Okay.
As opposed to, because if you wanted to, build a pattern T-shirt exactly how you wanted it, it's expensive. There's minimum order quantities to consider. Plus, there's finding a suitable factory as well to work with. So, all of that comes in time. But I would say to start off by printing.
Okay.
Look for a local printer. Research your blanks that are available. They're much better these days anyway than when I started. But
more accessible.
it's more available basically.
Yeah,
better quality as well. But yeah, I'd start at that route. Start off at printing route, and then test the market with the first few pieces, and then just build it up slowly from there. That's where I would go with it. Kind of like how I did years ago, but it is more accessible now. There are more wholesale.
I feel like it's an easier route in for it. Like if you're 15, 16, you want to launch a brand, you got a decent iPhone, and you can launch a Shopify store. Yeah. And you can outsource. So I feel like the route in is easier, but then it's a crowded marketplace. Yeah. Like there's a lot of noise. Yeah. So it kind of comes down to stand out. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. It's hard to be.
You've got to have resilience, I think. That's what shines through you, I think, for over the years. Is you've obviously got resilience and to survive all that, and to to stand out. Like you've got to be because you will. Because I find sometimes you find a podcast, I think that's going to go really well, and then it hasn't done as many views or something, and you're like, and that can knock you back. If you start questioning, okay, what do we do? And that can knock you back, and it's having that resilience to go, no, we're going to go again. No, we're going to switch up again. We're going to keep going.
But with the podcast, it's like you were already having these types of conversations just without a camera.
That's
another you would have met on the bank and had this conversation for 2 hours and had a cup of coffee. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So again, it feels quite natural. I know we're in a studio, but
Would you also say that, like, going to the advice, would you say, what was I going to say? So, just giving it a go.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I'm like in the podcast before, you were saying, I know you're both saying, like, at the start, it's just jump in, like, just kind of winging it a little bit. Just don't be scared to wing it.
100%.
Because you'll learn and become better in the long run. Would you say that?
Literally, like, I've had my skill, like my trade is I'm a graphic designer / digital marketer, really. That's my trade, as well as obviously having a lot of experience in clothing now. I didn't train at uni in fashion. My partner did, Rach did.
Okay.
So I've been around that whole part. But my actual trade is graphic design, marketing. I've learnt everything that I've done through running this business, like over the years, like this brand, like developing this brand. I've had to play every single role, had to have every single hat on for everything.
You can't learn that at school.
You have to do it.
You can't teach that.
You have to do it. Literally have to do it. When you come up to a problem, if you're the one that has to solve it, then
it's on you.
You've got it. Like you've understood it fully. You've seen it all the way through. To rectifying that problem or whatever it is, or learning a new skill, or how to set up a Shopify store, or how to get something plugged into it that does this function. Like these days, the tech is there massively. So much different to what it used to be. Like the tech world has boomed. Like you could start your own business tomorrow. If you just knuckle down and crack on and get it.
And don't be scared.
Get it started.
And don't be scared to give it a go.
100%. Get it started, and then you'll learn, and it will just.
How do you feel when you fail? Say you drop a product and it doesn't work. Are you like completely disheartened, or just like it's a step in the right direction? It
happens sometimes, doesn't it? So it's like when you go fishing, I suppose.
Yeah.
You think you've got the best plan. And you come back to the
They're
bank.
Normally the worst ones.
Having them tonight, or like they're showing on you or whatever.
Pre-baited that for months.
But it don't happen. But you just go again, don't you? Like I'm all about just going again. Just pick
That's
up.
That's so
go
interesting.
Again.
The correlation between
it's
failing and fishing.
It's
the
not
same thing,
with fishing. I always find you have these plans and that. And they do come good a lot of the time. But then sometimes they don't. But then it's the ones that one show, or something happens, then you react on it, and then it becomes the best session of your life, or the fishing capture of a lifetime. But does that happen in your industry as well? Like I wasn't thinking about that idea, and then you've done it, and then it's just blown up, and you're like, fucking hell, I wasn't expecting that.
It has got a lot of like similarity. I suppose. Could call it patience, or you could call it like resilience, or like, I'm very like strategic as well, like with my angling and with like the brand. Like I want to strategically do things. There's not a lot
hit and hope, or
there's not a lot that's really just been an idea and we've just flopped it out there. Like it's had some thought development behind it and reason, and then it's been tried.
Message,
and if it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't,
that's
then
cool.
You just go again.
Right. Love that.
So we're running out of time, unfortunately, to get too much into your fishing. Unfortunately,
that's all good.
But you've we've touched on a lot over what's happened in the last 5 years and what's going to be happening and exciting stuff coming up. So we can get you back on to talk about some of these ventures.
Cool.
Next year.
Get
you back on, and
I reckon. Once you get that coffee shop open, we'll come.
The coffee shop. Film it in there.
We'll do a big opening with the scissors. But and you said you was thinking about doing a code, or you wanted to it's normally we do like a free giveaway or something, but you wanted to mix it up.
I just thought it'd be easier to give you a 10% off code for anyone who's listening, basically.
That's amazing.
So
appreciate that.
UA10.
UA10. Put that in the
graphic.
UA10, we'll put that in.
Yeah, it's all set up.
Get
good
shopping.
To go. Works now.
Appreciate that, and I'm sure the followers will like that. Also want to touch on, we have got a free giveaway still going. That's going to be the Get Kids Fishing one, with all the £600 worth of free giveaways that we did on a couple of podcasts ago with Charlie. That people have been messaging, so sorry we haven't been so clear. It's actually going to be after this drop, we're going to be releasing the winner, or the winners. There's 5 winners, so keep your eyes peeled. It is happening the first week of November. You'll hear all about it, and then those lucky winners we get in hands on those goodies. But thanks for coming on, mate. Don't forget your little mug there. Add to your little collection. I'm sure. Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it, and everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, give some feedback,
and go buy a t-shirt.
And go buy some t-shirts. Keep your eyes peeled on these the drops that are coming up.
Cool.
It's been great. So interesting, fascinating chat.
Man.
Thanks for having us. Cheers.